Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost.
Virginia
Sounds like this.
nickname Vicious Beast.
So don't get her pissed.
Jason talks like a
And
spaz.
they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Good morning. Welcome to Thursday. How y'all doing today?
Hey, we're doing good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Doing good stuff. Jaybird, Brave Man, is wearing his Braves hat here today. That's nice that you would stand by them.
I didn't even put the clip in, Kevin.
You didn't, huh?
No, I what's the point? They got murdered last night.
So his team is in an elimination game. They're in the playoffs in baseball, Virginia.
Sounds
And
exciting.
His team, I hate to tell you this, and I don't want to pile on, but the Braves are kind of notorious for choking when it comes to the playoffs.
No, they really are. They really are a great team a lot of years, and when they get to the playoffs, they just can't nail it.
And the funny thing, they've been doing this for decades. So it's not
Yeah.
even like the same guys. It's just the same franchise. They were doing it in the 90s. They just always do this. So last night they're starting off the game, and they go by innings. And the first inning, the Atlanta Braves give up 10 runs.
Oh.
It,
So
it ties a postseason record.
it's 10-0, and you're like, well, this could be our last game.
The excitement dwindles real quick.
It just went really fast.
So I loved the Braves, and if anyone here grew up back in the 80s in this area, you know that they came down here for spring training at
Yeah.
Municipal Stadium.
Yes.
And my dad would take me there as a kid, and they'd always have the minor league guys playing out there, and they'd be hitting, and anytime they'd hit a foul ball or a home run during practice, they allowed kids to keep all of these baseballs.
Oh.
So me and my dad would go out there during the weekend, and we'd get 15 Major League baseballs, which, that's a lot of money.
It's a thrill, yeah.
It was a big time thrill, and they were terrible back then. And I loved them because they sucked so bad. Everybody rooted against them. To me, that gave them a bit of a charm. All-time favorite player, Dale Murphy, played on the Braves. That's why I love the Braves, because of Dale Murphy.
Yeah, and so then they got very good, and then
Yeah.
they just couldn't quite get there. And they wound up losing yesterday. 13-1 was the final score.
Yeah.
And they are eliminated. Their season is over. So no more Atlanta Braves.
I got in a ton of trouble in 7th grade because I bet $250 that the Braves would win in the playoffs, and they did it.
$250 in 7th grade.
And my dad had to float the money.
Oh,
So
my.
wait, you made a bet that you couldn't pay?
I thought for sure.
Who'd you bet?
Some kid at school.
Oh no, my kid is my
$250?
kid bets $250.
With inflation, that's like $800.
Now, did your dad make you pay that back?
Yeah, he did, and the reason why my dad was trying to teach me a lesson not to welch on a bet. He goes, look, you said that the Braves are going to win. You bet this kid. You did not come through. Do not welch on your bet. And then I had to pay him back. But yeah,
So a lot of painful memories there, huh?
big time.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I was so excited.
Was he mad at the dollar amount?
Yes.
I would have been very upset
Oh, yeah.
with my child. Like, when, in what universe do you think you have $250 to play with?
You know what? It taught me a lot about betting. You got to know when to
Don't
fold
do
them.
it.
You got to
Yeah.
know when to fold them. Is when I learned.
Another surprise yesterday, too, in baseball, Virginia. The Washington Nationals that do their spring training right
Yes.
here in West Palm Beach.
Their logo looks like the Walgreens logo.
It does, yes. And I can't go out anywhere in my Nationals hat without people asking me where the tampons are.
Where are the tampons, Kevin?
They're aisle 3, Virginia. They're on the
Thank
second
you.
row, yes,
Thank
right in the
you.
middle. Yeah, so they hit a grand slam in the 10th inning. Exciting game yesterday. They beat the LA Dodgers that had like 106 wins. Like everybody thought for sure the Dodgers were going to go to the World Series, and they are also eliminated. So the Nationals, and you remember Bryce Harper, the one who you said that Jaybird had the hots for? Remember yelling at him?
I was like, hey, Bryce Harper, my gay brother wants to date you.
Yeah, you kept yelling that at Bryce Harper after a few beers.
And it was weird. He kept looking over at us.
Yeah.
It got his attention.
So that guy, Bryce Harper, really high-paid guy, the Nationals weren't giving him enough money to play for them anymore. So he went to the Philadelphia Phillies. And so the Nationals are doing better than ever without him.
Wow.
And for the first time ever, they are going into the National League Championship Series to take on St. Louis on Friday night. and they got rid of their best player and got better. And then when he went to the Phillies, in fact, the Eagles haven't had a home game in 3 weeks because the NFL thought for sure the Phillies with Bryce Harper would be in the playoffs, and they're not.
Oh.
So the Eagles have to keep playing all these away games.
So the clip that's going around on the internet right now, when Bryce Harper signed with the Phillies, he accidentally slipped and said, I'm here just to bring a title back here to D.C. He said his old team, and that's the clip that's going viral today.
Nothing's been going well, so there you go.
He accidentally said his old team.
All right. Well,
A lot of baseball talk.
we'll stop Kevin's other sports show here.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
I don't know how this thing didn't take off. I'm engaged.
We should have done together. I don't know what we're doing.
I wanted to talk too much about wrestling.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. All right. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We're 1 hour away from giving you the 3 songs you need. The KVJ 5K triple play. 3 songs for you to win $5,000. We'll tell you right about 7:10 what they are.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second in your Dirt of the Day, I'll let you know how Kevin Hart is doing, after that crazy, horrific car accident that almost took his life and left him in the hospital for a long time. He's getting back in it. What's he up to? We'll let you know coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, it was a crazy day for Matt Lauer yesterday. It was so weird because he was actually in the dirt yesterday morning because he was in his daughter's TikTok videos.
You did that story, and then the other stuff started breaking right after you did that story.
I know. It was very weird how that happened. But then,
I wonder if he knew all this stuff was coming down the pike, and that was something where it was to make Matt Lauer look like
look over here. I'm
good
likable.
dad. Yeah,
I'm a good dad. I'm not awful. Here, look over here.
Yeah.
Look at TikTok.
He's a smart, savvy media dude. So I wonder if he. I assume he probably knew everything was going to break yesterday because it was all yesterday on the daytime talk shows.
Right.
Yeah, they always say they get a call from somebody to warn them.
Well, it was all about this Ronan Farrow book.
Yes.
So maybe the book was released yesterday?
Yeah, the book had been released, and that's what's coming out.
I've been watching it on Twitter. So Ronan Farrow's publisher...
Yeah, the book comes out next week.
Okay. The publisher of the book has been saying, look, we're not going to give you any sneak peeks. There's stuff in this book that is so jaw-dropping, we're not giving sneak peeks. But I guess maybe yesterday they finally dropped some of the sneak peeks, and that's where all of the Matt Lauer accusations are now coming from.
Okay.
I guess this is them addressing it on NBC, his former network.
Yep.
I feel like we owe it to our viewers to pause for a moment. This is shocking and appalling, and I know it wasn't easy for our colleague Brooke to come forward then. It's not easy now. It's very, very, very difficult.
You feel like you've known someone for 12 years, and then all of a sudden, like, a door opens up, and it's a part of them you didn't know. And we don't know all the facts in all of this, but there are not allegations of an affair. There are allegations of a crime. I think that's shocking to all of us here who've sat with Matt for many, many years.
Yeah, so pretty heavy stuff. He's now being accused of rape by a former producer that worked more closely with Meredith Vieira, but they're saying it happened. Well, she's saying it happened over in Sochi when they were over there for the Olympics. She says she and Meredith and Matt were having drinks and having a good time, and then her and Matt went back to the room together, and she claims, she says no. Matt claims it was consensual. So I guess...
I think she said she was basically too wasted to give consent, I think, when it happened.
But she said she cried and said no.
Okay.
And then I guess when they came back to New York, they continued having relations, and it was consensual. So it's going to be very particular and just messy all around.
Yeah. Matt Lauer came out with an open letter yesterday and said that she was lying. He claims that they had, everything was consensual, including that night in the hotel, and as part of an ongoing affair. And then she went back and slammed Matt Lauer and said that he is a case study in victim shaming and blaming her for it. So it is going to be one of those he said, she said type things. I think she's admitting to a consensual relationship afterwards, but she's saying
Right.
it's just that first time, that one night, where they began the affair that it was rape?
That's what she's saying.
Okay.
So,
All right.
that is what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.
Post Malone. Runaway Tour. October 21st at BB&T Center. Special guests Sway Lee and Tyler Yahweh. Tickets on sale now. Get access to preferred seating with your Citi card. Buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Post Malone Runaway Tour. Sponsored by T-Mobile.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
At this very moment, thousands of people are listening to this commercial about how there's a local Geico agent in your area. What if we all smiled at the same time? Would it break the record for biggest communal smile ever? Or would we find we have something caught in our teeth? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm smiling. Smiling away. Call or visit your local Geico agent.
Block parties, cookouts, friendships that last a lifetime. We all have special memories from the neighborhoods we grew up in. With Bank of America's Community Home Ownership Commitment, you and your family can make some new ones. Bank of America wants to help you buy your first home with a grant, not a loan. With down payment assistance, you could get 3% of your purchase price or up to $10,000, whichever's less. Stop by your local Bank of America Financial Center or bankofamerica.com/homeowner for more info. Bank of America, N.A. Equal Housing Lender. Credit and collateral are subject to approval. Restrictions apply. This is not a commitment to lend.
Hey, over here! Pick me!
Come on, pick me!
Yoo-hoo! Pick me! Pick me!
No, pick me!
Take your pick with the Florida Lottery Pick Daily Games. With Pick 2, Pick 3, Pick 4, and Pick 5, you could win top prizes from $50 to $50,000. And you have 2 chances to win every day. The Pick Daily Games from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we know your favorite spot might be curled up in a comfortable chair, or relaxing with your feet up on the ottoman, or even spread out on the spacious sectional. That's why we've redesigned comfort. Find your favorite spot in the style that best fits you. It's the Columbus Day sale at Lazy Boy. Friday through Monday only. Get 30% off everything, plus special financing available. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required with approved credit. See store for details.
The future of TV. It will be disruptive, outside the box, on the cutting edge of the cutting edge. Inspired by synergy and innovation.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt. I think the future of TV would just, combine your favorite things, like live TV, on-demand titles, and access to Netflix and HBO in one place, with like a voice remote that lets you find everything easily. I mean, that's what AT&T did.
Who invited you into my commercial?
Oh, I'm sorry, I let myself in. Yeah, the door was unlocked.
Find the things you love with a single voice command. Introducing AT&T TV. That's televisionary. Visit att.com/TV. Available in select areas. Requires high-speed internet. Recommend minimum 8 megabits per second per stream for optimal viewing. Limit 3 concurrent AT&T streams. Netflix and HBO subscriptions required. Restrictions apply.
19 more reasons to quit tobacco. If you have kids, they'll be less likely to smoke if you quit. But if they do, you'll be more likely to catch them with your increased lung capacity, which will improve by 30% in 3 months. And if you're trying to have kids, it can help prevent low sperm count, so you can have your rugrats and take them on more road trips. With the $2,000 you'll save per year if you quit, we hear Alaska's nice. You know what else is nice? Not spilling your dip cup on mom's new carpet, not having to stand alone in the rain to smoke, and not having to hide your smoking from your spouse. That's no bueno, unless you own stock in breath mints. What you will own is a better sense of smell, so you can taste your spouse's cooking again, which we hope is a good reason. Quitting will also lower your risk of throat cancer, pancreatic cancer, breast cancer, #all the cancers, while boosting your immune system, decreasing your risk of diabetes, and your risk of dying in a fire. Because of the whole falling asleep while smoking thing, it happens, trust us. That's 19 more reasons to quit tobacco. What's yours? Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to access free tools and services like Phone Quit, Group Quit, and Web Quit to help you quit your way.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Florida Blue is less. You heard right. Less of.
What's this medical bill?
And more of.
That's it. You don't pay to see a doctor.
Florida Blue offers low-cost plans with $0 copay doctor appointments at Sanitas Medical Centers. Yep, $0. And this is just the beginning. It's also less of.
1 month? Really?
And more of.
What about Thursday? Or this weekend?
With Sanitas, it's easy to get doctor appointments the same week. Busy during the week? No worries. Sanitas is open after work and on weekends. And that's not all. Sanitas is also available for Florida Blue Medicare members. Learn more at floridablue.com/more and find the healthcare plan that better suits you. Florida Blue gives you more of what you need and less of what you don't. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc. Sanitas, an in-network provider, is an independent medical center serving people insured by Florida Blue or other Blue Cross Blue Shield plans. $0 copay doctor appointments applies to select plans and select services. Check your plan for benefits and limitations.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Ellie Anajar from the Law Offices of Anajar and Levine. If you've been involved in a hit-and-run accident, call the Law Offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
You know how you hear people on the radio and you're like, I wonder what they look like when they're saying that. I wish I could see them. Well, you can. We're right there on youtube.com/KVJ show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay-Bird?
So I want to decorate my outside area for Halloween. I want to get some spider webs and do some cool stuff. I haven't really done that, and I used to do that as a kid because my mom was so into that. She would always decorate the house. I mean, decorations galore for any holiday. If it was, and Halloween was a big one.
Halloween's my favorite.
Yes, you would go into the living room and there'd be a Dracula poster, there'd be a Frankenstein poster, and then we'd do some stuff outside. But I don't know what the rules of the HOA. My next door neighbor has this beautiful spider display with, big old spider and the webs. But did they have to get the permission of the HOA? Because they've gotten on me for having just a rug outside of my little area on the corridor area. You know what I'm saying? The balcony area.
So you hung a rug on your balcony?
Just to dry it out, and they had given me...
Yeah, that looks low budge.
It was out for a day.
It looks trashy.
All right, well, whose side are you on? I thought you were against the HOA. Same team.
I'm against the HOA, but I'm more against trashy.
I hear. Well, they got on me one other time, too. When I started renting the place, it came with Christmas lights around it, and for 2 years, it was fine. And then all of a sudden, you need to take those down immediately in 10 days. If not, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's trashy, too.
I didn't do it, though.
I know.
And it was fine for 2 years.
But if you have Christmas lights up and it's like anything past January, you're like, all right.
That is such a Tequesta thing to say because I disagree with that statement. I love Christmas lights. In fact, I like the white Christmas lights, the ones that are just always yellow.
Yeah.
Classy look, in my opinion.
I know. I keep trying to encourage my wife. I'm like, let's just leave them on all year long. And she's like, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? They look amazing. If you go to country clubs and whatnot, they have those white lights up the palm trees, and it looks fantastic. I'm like, why couldn't we do that? What looks bad about that?
If they are your Christmas lights, then it looks trashy. Now, if you've done some exterior lighting with those, you're doing those all year round to not be your Christmas lights, then I think you can do it. You just have to do it classy.
So I don't know the rule, but in your opinion, if I start decorating things for Halloween, clearly it's going to be a decoration design. Does the HOA shut me down? Do I get a notice, or do they let me be?
I think they let you be.
Okay.
I think they're going to let you do it. And if you need to go, come with me, because the best places I love are like Home Depot and Lowe's. They have sturdy Halloween equipment and Halloween decorations that will last.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. The little area I'm at now, it's got such a walkway. I think this year I'm finally going to get some trick-or-treaters, and that's what it's all about.
I don't know if you're going to get trick-or-treaters.
Wow, I got a lot of negativity coming from that side.
I know,
side of the table
She's not
today.
feeling it.
No.
Do you have a lot of kids around your neighborhood?
There are. It looks like a romper room by where I live at. Every single day where I walk Chewy, there's 9 kids on the monkey bar just yelling and screaming and playing and just acting all gleeful.
Well, if you decorate now and the people with families see that, then if they're going to trick or treat, they will come to you.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't want to decorate. Then all of a sudden I come in on Friday. Kev, put all this stuff up. The HOA says I have to put down my giant spider.
It's probably what's
I bought all this candy,
Yeah.
so I just sat in my apartment and ate it all.
Oh, you know I will buy big candy and I'll buy big decorations. I just go big. All right, I'm just kind of throwing it out there.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Car tires.
Okay.
Okay. Ugh, they're so expensive.
So expensive. About $1,000.
I can't believe how expensive car tires are. My question for you is this. Is there some kind of rule about how much tread you're supposed to have? Because I think my front tires are about to go bald. And then somebody told me yesterday, oh, if your tires are below, like you can put a quarter in them and then you can see half the quarter, then you're blowing it. And you can cause a big wreck when you hydroplane with bald tires.
It's one of the biggest things my dad gets on me about. He doesn't get on me about anything, and that's one of the things he really gets on me about, are bald tires.
Well, I put in an order for my tires, and they're going to be replaced, but they're not going to be replaced till like Monday.
I know all
Am I
about...
going to die between now and Monday?
Are there wires sticking out of your tire?
Not yet.
Okay.
But it's
So you're all good.
close.
I know you're asking the wrong guy, honestly.
I looked and I was
Car
like,
maintenance.
do I see any wires sticking out? I don't think I see any wires. There might be like one little wire.
I ride tires hard.
You're not exactly getting recruited hard by Napa.
No, because I will ride a tire till it is oh so bald.
Well, growing up, like all I ever bought was used tires because, like, I had a beater of a car. Like, you don't buy new car tires for a beater car. But now, like, I have a new car, so I think I got to buy new tires. It's so annoying.
It is, and I feel like they mark them up. They don't have to be that expensive. I'm sorry.
$900. That's what it is.
It's $900.
It's
it is.
$900 for 4 tires.
Every time I get, because usually all 4 of them are bald. I have to get all 4. It's about $900 every single time.
See, what's annoying is I went to a guy and he said, "Oh, your tires are probably good for another year or two," and there must be screws all through them. Because they are losing air at an alarming rate. I honestly have probably spent about $50 in air things. I have to go to the racetrack all the time to fill up my tire with air. And I've been going through cans of Fix-It Flat and all that kind of stuff. And the guy's like, "No, they're still good for..." I'm like, why are they always low on air? It's terrible.
Maybe one of your neighbors is putting tax in
Probably.
your driveway.
Yeah, that's probably happening. Yeah.
Or maybe a competitive radio station.
Probably that too.
You are the Kevin Ralston.
They can't keep me away. I'm getting here on bald, flat tires.
Yeah, there's Uber. Like, that's such a dumb way to try to cripple somebody.
Yeah.
Not everyone does Uber. There's a lot of people who are paranoid about getting into an Uber or a Lyft. In fact, that movement's growing because all of these crazy stories are coming out, and people don't want to do Lyft and Uber anymore.
I didn't get into the groove of Uber probably till like the last 3 months or so, and I had to I was traveling alone, so I had to kind of like do it myself. And before that, I didn't really ever order them. I remember the first time I took an Uber ride, I thought it was so bizarre.
Yeah, my dad does not get the whole concept of it. He thinks it's weird. I got other family members.
It is weird.
I'm not getting into a stranger's car.
It's still bizarre every time you do it, but if you do like the fancier Uber, it feels less bizarre. I'm sorry, it's weird to get in somebody's back seat with stains and it's a beater and you're like, where's the air vents? And it's just dirty. But if you get in a nicer back seat, you almost feel like Mr. Big in Sex and the City. You're like, oh, I have a driver.
It was uncomfortable though, because I do what you do. I always get in the back seat, and this guy.
You get in the back seat and you sit right behind the driver. That's the safest spot in an Uber.
I agree, but the driver goes, no, come up front.
No.
I'm like, I'd like to be you. Why don't you come up front? So now I'm in this thing.
I'd be like,
so
no.
I'm up front with this guy.
Yeah, can you just put that handcuff on your wrist for me real quick?
You know how much easier you are to stab in the front seat than you are in the back seat behind the driver?
Well, I got in the front of the car, and it was kind of a small car, and my sweaty knee kept hitting his sweaty knee. It was very uncomfortable.
That's weird.
It was weird.
That is weird. I just saw, too, they're getting ready to start doggy Ubers. So they're going to try it out in 7 cities. The only one in Florida they're doing is Tampa. But, if it works out. So if you have a dog, so many people love taking their dogs with them everywhere. And if you are one of those people who travels with a dog, sometimes it's hard to find an Uber that'll take your dog. So they're going to start having like dog-centric Ubers where if you're taking your pup and you're going somewhere, you can hop in that Uber and not worry about it.
Okay, I love that because there's been times I wanted to take Chewy out and I can't for whatever reason, and it'd be nice to be in the back seat with him.
Right, so that's a new thing they're going to be testing, and then, if it goes well in Tampa, then they'll hopefully bring it here.
I'm thinking about bringing Chewy out to the dog beach, and he doesn't necessarily play well with others, but I think he needs to be with others. I think he needs other dogs in his life, but I'm a little nervous about doing this.
I mean, you know what they say about teaching an old dog new tricks.
I know.
You're kind of defying what we all know.
It's weird. Some dogs he really, really gets along with, and then the other dogs, it gets really uncomfortable with me and the owner.
If you try them at the dog park, because I feel like, because here's the thing about the dog beach. Those are sporty dogs. It's not easy to run on sand. Like, these are athletic dogs that love running in the ocean. Your dog is not not necessarily in that category.
No offense, your dog's not an athlete.
No, he's a special needs dog. I hear what you're saying.
Maybe something with solid ground where he can get his footing, and there's a cage and the fencing and everything else.
I mean, we're not there to go, run marathons. We're out there to meet some other dogs. I think he's a little lonely. I think he's a little.
But the
Kevin's
dogs,
right.
but the
Start
dogs that'll be
small.
springing around will be springing on top of him and be like,
Good point.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the advice.
Might be a dog park guy. So, would you get breasts for $8 billion?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'd get him on my back, on my
billion?
$8 billion.
You can put him on my butt.
I'd get him on my face.
Yeah, I'll get him on my for $8 billion.
Hey, Dennis, would you take breasts for $8 billion? Suits, I'm just kind of curious. Is there a guy here that would you take breasts for $8 billion? If I gave you $8 billion, would you wear a nice rack?
These people would probably take them for $8,000.
Yeah.
Kevin, I would do it just for a radio bit.
I know. That's why I can't believe this story. Johnson & Johnson is going to have to pay $8 billion in punitive damages after a man claims the company didn't warn young men that the drug Risperdal could grow breasts. Now, I don't even know if he got full breasts, but he's getting $8 billion. Not 8 million, $8 billion.
I thought it was a typo.
Now, surely they're going to appeal that at
They
Johnson
are going
&
to
Johnson,
appeal. Yes,
right?
they are. They are going to appeal.
They're not going to be like, okay, here's a check for $8 billion.
$8 billion. Should this stand? I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I almost have breasts now.
$8 billion because you got boobies from drugs that you took? Like, really?
That's unbelievable.
They are saying that they didn't tell what the side effects were, and you can't do that. If you are Johnson & Johnson...
I'm not saying what they did is not messed up.
Yes.
But the tune of $8 billion messed up? That's
a lot.
amazing. I'm taking that all day long. I don't know. I would dare you to find a guy that would say, no, I'm just too much of a man. $8 billion not going to do it for $8 billion.
I mean, that's $4 bill a nip.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson is calling the verdict excessive and unfounded, which I would agree with.
It totally is excessive and unfounded.
And they're also saying, hey, just so you know, we already awarded this guy $680,000 in damages back in 2016.
Wow.
Same guy.
Are they even worth that much money? That's so much money.
They probably are, but I mean,
they're probably just, you know what it is? It's again one of those things where we're going to make an example of Johnson & Johnson. It is not that this guy deserves $8 billion, but we're going to show you that it's wrong.
a jury. A jury in Philly is what went wrong here.
Philly.
a jury.
But that's amazing. $8 billion? What guy is not going to take that?
I mean, there's not much I wouldn't do for $8 billion.
Cover me in breasts. From my head
I would
to
take
my
them on my
toe.
back. I would take a breast on my forehead for $8 billion.
You can turn my entire face into breasts for that kind of money.
I'm just like,
well, that kind of money, someone's going to find you attractive.
Who would not take this deal? That's unbelievable.
There's no
to me.
way he's getting $8 billion.
No.
There's just no way.
I find it crazy too.
That's
but
a ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
But even if he gets 1/10 of that, that's probably still a great payday.
He's already gotten $680,000 just like 4 years ago.
I know, but who's not taking what he's got? You're right. It's ridiculous.
Well, if you had that kind of money, what would you do with your life?
Gosh, I don't even know. I don't know where I'd start. I mean, you know, it would be, I would have to right away think about what I'm putting away, what I'm going to spend, and what I'm going to give away. And those are the three categories. And that's what I got to decide right away.
We'd have so much fun with philanthropy.
Yes.
It would be so fun.
I would make it it would be an amazing thing. Yes.
It'd be your new
would-
job.
Yes.
Your new job would now become helping truly needy people.
And would you still do radio stuff? Because I feel like at that point, you have the money to build your own studio, to build your own company.
Let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
We'll do it once a week.
Once a week, yeah. Once a week feels about right
We'll
for
do
me.
it like all these podcasters on the scene once a week. I mean,
Really?
what a cush kid.
I love doing this show every day. I wish we could do it 7 days a week. I love it.
I don't like prepping 24 hours a day.
I understand that. But I feel like with that kind of money, you could hire people to really help you and make it very easy.
Yeah,
on
somebody
your-
walk in and be like, yeah, here's your show today. Here's what you're talking about.
Dude.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Kevin's a control freak.
$8 billion.
He would prep. He would still
No,
prep.
well, you should prep because it's your passion. What I'm saying is that money now allows you to solely just concentrate on what you really want to do a show.
Once a week, it's a podcast.
Wow, okay. I disagree.
I'm still in it. We're still on board. Once a week, it's a
Oh,
podcast.
man. I do it 7 times a week, and it goes bigger and better.
Okay. Well, hopefully you get the boobs and the $8 billion.
Oh, man, I'm in.
You deserve it.
Yeah, you deserve it.
You want to work for it.
Yeah, you do. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, Virginia has dealt with this. You got kids that are just running you crazy, and you just can't figure out what you need to do as a parent to get them to stop their bad behavior. You try different methods, and nothing seems to be working. Well, we got somebody who right now is just completely flabbergasted by what their kid has done, and they're just like, I don't know. Tell me. I'm trying to figure this out. How do I get my kid to stop their bad behavior? We'll hear her story and get your thoughts coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. Another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Zach Brown Band, The Owl Tour. And Friday and Saturday, October 18th and 19th. Coral Sky Amphitheater. The multi-platinum, Grammy Award-winning Zach Brown Band, live. Tickets are on sale now at livenation.com. Zach Brown Band, The Owl Tour.
Come out to BB&T Center and experience new promotional nights with the Florida Panthers all season long, like Nacho Tots Tuesdays and Territory Takeover Saturdays. $5 beer Thursdays are also backed by popular demand. This season, the Cats will host a total of 12 Thursday games and 14 Saturday games, which include opponents like the New York Rangers, Boston Bruins, and Chicago Blackhawks. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit FloridaPanthers.com/promotions or call 954-835-PUCK.
Palm Beach living without the price tag. Enjoy friendly neighborhood tradition and resort-style amenities with affordable, modern single-family homes by Minto. Priced from the high 200s to mid 500s. Don't miss Wild Wild Westlake, Saturday, October 19th from noon to 4 p.m. Join us for rootin' tootin' family fun, including pony rides, petting zoo, live music, bounce house, and more. Plus, tour 6 designer models and find your dream home at Westlake. Visit wildwildwestlake.com for details.
The new cold brew frap from Dunkin' is a creamy sweet treat made with energizing cold brew. It's a drink so delicious, you'll start looking for more excuses to treat yourself.
Hey, Michelle, why do you have 4 Dunkin' cold brew fraps on your desk?
Well, this drink is so rich, sweet, and creamy. It's kind of the perfect way to reward yourself, especially after the week I've been having.
Michelle, today's your first day.
You're right. This calls for a celebration. Another round of cold brew fraps on me.
The new cold brew frap from Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
What does fresh sound like? It's the crunch of a Gala apple, the snap of crisp green beans, the of a juicy peach. Fresh sounds like Sprouts Farmers Market. This week, come by and taste tender, vibrant asparagus for $1.48 a pound. With our bountiful selection of delicious fruits and veggies, you're bound to fall in love. Head over to our Wellington location or our Deerfield Beach location at Federal Highway and Southeast 10th Street in the shops at Deerfield. We can't wait to see you.
Power is a great deal during Ram Power Days. And right now at your local Ram dealer, get 20% off MSRP on select 2019 Ram 1500 Classic Quad Cab models in dealer stock the longest. With available features like a 12-inch touchscreen, the largest of any light-duty truck, Ram box storage, and more. Go to ramtrucks.com to find your local Ram dealer, check out all the great offers on a wide selection of Ram trucks, and see how much power, towing, and storage Ram trucks have to offer. And now, at your local Ram dealer, get 20% off MSRP on select 2019 Ram 1500 Classic Quad Cab models in dealer stock the longest. Don't miss this great offer. Go to ramtrucks.com to find your local Ram dealer and hurry in to Ram Power Days. On oldest 30% inventory of 2019 model year Ram 1500 Classic models as of 10/1/19 will dealer stock last. Offer not available on lease offers or with any other manufacturer incentive offers. Residency restrictions apply. Take retail delivery from dealer stock by 10/31/19.
As soon as our feet hit the floor, we turn on WPTV. We go, we make our coffee, and we just start getting ready for work.
WPTV Chopper 5 Time Saver Traffic. Why does it matter?
Chopper 5 really helps with getting my day planned, knowing if I have to leave a little bit earlier, kind of go to work a little bit slower, but I don't have the stress of being on 985. I need to be able to time my day and be able to leave in time to where I can get to work. My name's Tracy Conklin, and that's why WPTV matters to me.
4:30 to 7 a.m. Wake up with WPTV News Channel 5.
Good things come to those who wait. At Jersey Mike's, they also come to those who don't. Download our app, order ahead, and skip the line. Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Pumpkin patch, going to the pumpkin patch. Gonna snatch a big old batch of pumpkins down at the pumpkin patch.
It's time for the 3rd annual Boca Pumpkin Patch Festival, October 19th and 20th at Meisner Park Amphitheater, with thousands of pumpkins and a pumpkin food court. It's a fall wonderland for the whole family. Admission includes unlimited carnival rides for all ages, a cornstalk maze, and tons of beautiful photo ops. BocaPumpkinPatch.com.
Gonna snatch a big old batch of pumpkins down at the pumpkin patch.
Dog Bite, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking scattered showers for the morning drive on this Thursday. Lots of scattered showers through the morning with mostly cloudy skies and staying cloudy throughout the day. The high near 85, a 50% chance of scattered afternoon storms. Tonight's low 73. And Friday, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high near 86, getting windy, rain chance 40%.
At Tires Plus, you're in the driver's seat. They'll show you the best tire options for your car, so you can choose what works for you. When it comes to service, they make the recommendations, you make the call. Check out all the latest offers at TiresPlus.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Tires Plus.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Getting ready for another $5,000 today. People are asking, are you doing another 5K? Absolutely. We've got the rest of this week and all of next week. So you still have got 7 more chances to win $5,000. We're down to our last 35 grand for the KVJ 5K triple play. That's a ton of money.
Ton of money.
30 minutes from now, we're going to give you 3 songs that you need to listen for later on today. When they play in the same order we give them to you, be caller number 9, you'll win the $5,000.
Best advice, too, we're hearing, don't give up. So many of our winners said, I was about to give up, but then I tried one more time, and I won.
Yep. Stay with it.
Like life.
Don't give up.
That's it. Keep trudging right through. 7:10 this morning, we give you the 3 songs for the KVJ 5K triple play.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
It's always fun when you get to tell somebody how they need to parent their kid. Melinda's getting a hold of us here from the Orlando area. Wants a little bit of parental punishment advice here. Little kids lie. I don't know if you knew that.
They lie. They do.
And, sometimes it's cute. And you're like, oh, that's so nice. But sometimes, I don't know. It's like, that's kind of messed up. So tell me what we're dealing with here with your kids' lie, Melinda.
Okay, so I got a call that my 8-year-old had banged his head pretty hard at recess.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to go pick him up, he actually, once he got in the car, he looked at me and winked and said, can we go to McDonald's?
Okay. So,
and then I come to find out that he never even hit his head. He just wanted to leave school.
Boy will cry wolf.
Tricky.
Okay, so how did you
kick him right back? But I didn't know how that would come off, or like if he would get into any trouble or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked to my husband, and we decided to take away his screen time for a week.
Okay.
And the next morning, when his teacher asked how he, was feeling, and he said, not good. I spent the whole night in the ER puking, but my mom made me come to school anyway.
Oh, my gosh. So what happened then?
So this me again, come and pick him up. I'm getting all these, evil stares, like I'm a horrible mom.
Oh my! So the teacher calls you to come pick him up again because here you are, a terrible mom. He's been in the ER puking all night, and you make him come to school anyway. And she's like, "Can you come get your kid? That's terrible."
Precisely. And then they're trying to school me because if that was the case, that would be terrible.
Sure.
You don't send your kid to school after he's been in the ER all night.
What did you say? You had to be like, we were not in the ER.
Well, I mean, again, I feel like if I say that he was lying, that she might call DCF or believe him more than me. I don't know. I want to wring his little neck.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when they do stuff like that, because I think, when kids are coming in and they're banged up and they're saying stuff like that, sometimes administrators and school nurses, they take them seriously, and you can wind up, if your kid, if he's wielding lies like this and using the fact I was in the ER and making up stories about banging his head and things like that, you might soon be in a situation where DCF's involved because of this kid's lies.
2 words. This is what you need. Dr. Phil. Have those people come out, when they go on stage, scare them straight. They break them. They break them down. They rebuild them up. Dr. Phil don't play. He needs to go to one of those boot camps.
Gosh, this is an 8-year-old boy that is doing this. Well, they're sometimes tough to outsmart. So what do you do? So you tried the electronics. He obviously goes back and he lies again the very next day. That's something that's not some kind of threat. That's almost like a pathological type thing. That's diabolical and scary. That he doubles down on that?
I feel bad for the mom. Oh, my gosh. What do you do?
I don't know.
Phil.
Yeah.
Break him.
If you can't afford Dr. Phil, we have a guy in here, and his name is Dr. Filthy.
That's right. And I will get in your ass. No, I shouldn't say that.
No.
Dr. Filthy, yes.
Get on your ass.
There you go.
Shouldn't say that either. Dr. Filthy, shut up.
Never mind. We just fired Dr. Filthy. Good luck.
Yes, actually, he's on his way to prison, so don't worry. It won't be a problem anymore. At least for another 25 years. Yeah, I don't know. What would you do if you're in Melinda's situation? Okay, so day 2, imagine that. If the school nurse calls you and be going, your kid was in the ER all night puking. You need to come get him. and you're getting like tooed and kind of getting scolded about like, yeah, if a kid's in the emergency room puking the night before, they shouldn't be in school the next day. And you're like, he's lying to you. And then thinking, okay, would the school nurse be like, okay, is he lying or are you lying, parent?
Look, the truth shall set you free. I would not cover for him and his lies. I would call it all out. I would never would have.
Melinda hasn't called it out immediately, so can she go back now and be like going, yeah, I didn't say anything at the time, but I want to let you know my 8-year-old kid was lying?
Here's what you do. Seriously.
What does she do now?
She let it go too far.
I know.
You go in there as an overwhelmed mother and you say, guys, I'm having a tough time with my kid. This is why I did not bring this to your attention. I didn't really know how to handle it, but these are the facts. This is what's going on. Then you definitely are not afraid of this 8-year-old kid. She's like living in fear because she's afraid DCS going to come at her. Oh, hell no. We don't let the 8-year-old run the house.
No,
we
you
don't
got to
do
break
that.
him.
Well, and I think it's like day one. I mean, there was punishment day one, but almost it wasn't taken seriously enough that he would walk back in the very next day and double down on that lie.
It's not punishment. You're not scaring this kid enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You need a little fear in life, and you need a little bit of discipline. And yes, I don't have any kids. Send those emails to Kevin.
If I did this, my mom would do something to me that you would need DCF for.
Yeah.
But it was
she
a different
would scare
era.
you
I don't-
straight.
It's a different era. My mom probably,
Yeah.
not that my mom was abusive and punched me in the face or nothing like that, but my mom was probably doing stuff to me that in more liberal parts of the country, if I would have been like this kid and I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm going to tell the school nurse how you hit me or spank me or the way you spank me, and my mom being who knows?
Boot camp. I'm sorry.
I agree.
If it's to the point where you can't control your demon kid because they're lying.
8-year-old kid like this.
And then you're allowing it because you're afraid that DCF's going to come, which you should not be afraid of that.
I mean, some parents like Melinda, they're just confused. They feel helpless today. They're like, I don't know what to do.
The truth shall set you free. And if you tell exactly what happened and exactly the truth, and you have the receipts and you can show we weren't in the ER. Look, here on my phone, you can see where I was all night on Tuesday night.
If you sat down with somebody in charge of the school and explained all that and go, look, I just don't know what's going on right now. I don't think I'm handling this the right way.
But you do it.
They'll be cool.
Do it when a kid's not there and say, look, I have to call this meeting. I didn't want him to be here, but here's the problem I'm having. And just explain everything to them and be honest with them.
Mm-hmm. You got a kid that's lying like Melinda's, or how would you handle this situation if you were?
Got to train that puppy.
877-979-WRMF.
I would probably break a bone.
DCF. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, you're actually giving a real reason to get DCF involved.
Call or text us. Let us know what you would do here on the KVJ show.
I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm in Toronto and I got this view, but I might as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't matter 'cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing, everything means nothing, babe. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you. No, I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too can't have you.
Okay, Melinda just really doesn't even know what to do with her kid here. She got a call from the school nurse that her son had hit his head and was feeling nauseous. She picks him up, and he gets in the car, gives her a wink, and is like, hey, let's go to McDonald's. And apparently didn't really hit his head. And so she's like, look, you cannot be lying like that. That is not cool. So she goes home, her and her husband that night, and they're like, okay, you're like on restrictions, electronics, all that kind of good stuff, what they do for their typical punishments. Kid goes to school the next day. She gets another call from the school nurse, and she's like, yeah, you need to come pick up your son. You didn't tell me that he was in the ER all night last night throwing up, and then you brought him to school today. And that's what her kid had told the school nurse. And she's like, are you kidding me? Like, you went and you doubled down on the lie after we tried to put you on restriction, told you, like, you can't be doing that kind of stuff? She's like, I just don't know what to do at this point. Obviously, the punishment that I put on him was not enough. So what do I do? And she didn't say anything when she went to the school nurse. She's like, okay, is this going to be one of those things where next thing I know, DCF shows up and now they're questioning me and am I abusing my kid and what's going on? That's some crazy stuff. Here's some interesting thoughts. A couple texts we got. We have one text that says she needs to stop picking him up from school to start with. That's just enabling him. Have a sit down with his teacher and him. Let her know getting from school is rewarding his behavior. So that's kind of one thought that's on it.
But when he gets hurt, like, you know, you're supposed to come pick him up.
Sure.
They do that with Rocco. Like, if he gets hurt, they have to fill out an accident report, and you have to come get him.
But the teachers need to know that, you know, that's something he's doing. He's playing this trick where he's lying about being hurt, and he's really not hurt. So.
It's got to be so annoying if you're the teachers and you know that the kid's lying and you know that this whole charade's going on. And legally, you probably can't do anything because you're afraid you're going to get sued.
You always have to err on the side of caution, and you'll never know now. That's the thing with the boy who cried wolf is you just never know when he's actually telling the truth. Marcy's on here from Stewart. What's your thought on this, Marcy?
Hi. I'm a former teacher. I do believe the mom missed an opportunity to really have the child pay the consequences by turning around and taking him back to school and saying what happened. I mean, she's afraid of him getting in trouble, but what would they do? Like, give him detention because he's 8 years old and then talk to him about it. And after the second lie, I think that she needs really to go in with him, okay, and explain what happened and have him be there and face those consequences. Again, he's 8 years old, and, you know, they're not like going to throw him in jail or anything. They're going to give him some appropriate school-age consequences. Mm-hmm. But taking away electronics is not a consequence that compares with having to face up and explain yourself, and then you know not to do it again because you really got what you deserve for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, parents they feel like they're in a tight space, but they're really permissive in the way that they try to protect their children from their mistakes. And really, children need to start knowing what consequences are, and, you know, so they won't do things again.
True.
I think you should go into the administrator.
Okay, so you think go and talk to him.
Tell the truth.
I'm not sure if this kid, I mean, maybe this kid does need to do a little time.
Yeah, juvie.
A little time in the clink.
Scared straight.
Dr. Phil, baby.
We got a text here. It says, my kid lied to his psychiatrist that my mom beats me every day.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, you're,
I didn't before, but now I'm gonna.
You're playing against the rules, kid. You can't do this.
Legally, she had to tell DCF, and they came and they talked to him, and I explained the seriousness of lying like that. DCF found nothing and closed the case, but it caused me to go into early labor because of the stress.
Oh,
they came to the hospital and everything.
That's ridiculous.
Early labor?
Yeah.
So this kid could have killed his sibling. Oh, hell no. You know what, DCF? Take him.
Somebody else texted and said DCF is not going to take that call. There has to be a pattern of abuse before they get involved.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these parents that are like living in fear because your kids are threatening this or that and you're afraid of DCF, get a grip. Let's go. You're the parent. If there's anything wrongdoing, DCF will find it. Don't let these kids scare you.
Just remember, you're the parent.
Yeah.
You can't let them control the situation. As soon as they control the situation, you've lost.
Another teacher texted into us said that I suggest she read a book called Nurture Shop. She's teaching him how to lie.
Ugh.
And this was an interesting text that we got too. A couple of people said, you know, one, she needs to go to the school and talk to the school. But a big part of that, too, could be there might be a reason why this kid doesn't want to be in school other than just he doesn't like school. Maybe her kid is being bullied, and he's saying, look, I understand this isn't something I should be doing, but considering what I'm having to deal with at school and the stress that's going on of being bullied there, I'm doing anything I can to try to get out. It's a survival thing.
On the other end, what if the kid is also could be the bully? You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we always assume that the kid's getting bullied. What if the kid's the bully?
So you think the kid's bullying kids and then calling to try to get out of school?
I mean,
I just bullied somebody. I need to leave.
I've seen weirder things, Kev.
Somebody else said a lot of parents would do the whole, okay, well then I'm going to take you to urgent care. I'm going to have them check the head. You know, sometimes when kids pull that card and they try to say something's wrong, then you actually take them all the way, and then they're in the hospital. Next thing you know, they're poking and prodding on them. They're like, I don't like that. So then they are like, okay, I'm not going to bring up that excuse of any kind of physical injury unless it's legit because I know what's going to happen. So.
Yeah, that's a good one. Then you got to pay that copay, though. That ain't cheap.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are saying, hey, look, it's a price you need to pay. You need to dip it in the bud, make it happen. Melinda talked to the school, possibly look at the book, and maybe a school counselor could talk to the kid and find out if there's a deeper issue, like maybe your child is actually being bullied at school, and this is, a survival tactic.
But if you team up with the administrators and tell
Yes.
them exactly what's going on, then two of you can battle it together and figure it out. Right now, you're keeping them in the dark, and you're doing it all wrong.
Yeah, and I think she knows that. I think she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I need some guidance here because I am parenting is tough. It really is. And you get surprises all the time. You're trying to make the right decisions, and you just don't even know.
Oh, I bet. I mean, I can understand how that could be very tough. And then you love your kid, then your kid turns on you, and now the kid's lying about you. It's got to be real tough.
It is.
Roller coaster.
It is a roller coaster. It's a psychological warfare.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh, man. Somebody broke into a Tom Petty whole, storage facility where the family had, so many thousands of dollars worth of valuables, music and instruments and hard drives with previously unheard music. What are police doing to find the stuff? I will tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
Only.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. Another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds. South Florida's scariest haunted houses. Featuring terrifying walk-through scare zones, 4 new haunted houses, midway games, carnival rides, and live entertainment. Get your tickets now at myfrightnights.com.
Sponsored by Boost Mobile.
Okay, it's almost opening time. Gotta email over photos of this season's line.
As a business owner, you've got a million things to think about.
Can't forget about that video conference later.
Dealing with second-rate cable internet shouldn't be one of them.
But I did switch to AT&T Internet for Business with integrated broadband and wireless connection, so I've got this.
AT&T Internet for Business is designed for business, with an integrated network that gives you 99.9% reliability, so you can focus on running your business.
Really need to update the website and figure out whatever that was.
And even if the power suddenly goes out, or if a construction worker accidentally cuts your cable line, AT&T Internet Backup automatically has you covered, so your business stays one step ahead.
All right, it's go time.
Choose fast, highly reliable AT&T Internet for Business today and get a $100 AT&T Visa Reward Card. Go to att.com/business internet or call 855-433-5700 to take advantage of this offer today. The AT&T Visa Reward Card is issued by the Bancorp Bank pursuant to a license from Visa USA Inc. and can be used everywhere Visa debit cards are accepted in the United States, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. No cash access. The Bancorp Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to fall for fall fashion? Get to Old Navy for 50% off all sweaters and 50% off all jeans right now. That's right, the styles you'll live in all fall are all on sale now. Get 50% off all sweaters and jeans, including fall's must-have cords in your favorite colors. Plus, save even more with clearance styles from just $3.99. Don't miss out. Hurry in now for 50% off all sweaters, jeans, and cords at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. In soon. Valid 10/10 through 10/14 excludes in-store clearance.
When it's time for you and your patient to choose hospice, refer your patient to Vitas Healthcare, the best choice in hospice care. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to Vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we know your favorite spot might be curled up in a comfortable chair, or relaxing with your feet up on the ottoman, or even spread out on the spacious sectional. That's why we've redesigned comfort. Find your favorite spot in the style that best fits you. It's the Columbus Day sale at Lazy Boy. Friday through Monday only. Get 30% off everything, plus special financing available. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required with approved credit. See store for details.
If you got a move coming up, don't try to do it yourself. Our friend Spiro at the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company, he's an expert. He and his team, they are pros. Been doing this for more than 2 decades, and all year round, they help us with our wonderful charitable efforts. They just swoop in every single time and help so much, and they do it always free of charge. We're so grateful for them. They help us with the holiday toy drive, with Little Smiles, with the KVJ Volunteer Army. They transported 4 truckloads of relief for our Bahamian effort. They are amazing, and they are the team that's going to do your next move. Go online, goodgreek.com, that's goodgreek.com, or pick up your mobile phone. That's ** Greek on your mobile, ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins, the Florida Panthers, and Florida Gators football.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
What do your glasses say about you? Do they highlight your love of extreme sports, your sophisticated taste in abstract expressionism, or do they announce that you are the life of the party? Your glasses say a lot about you, so you need frames that fit your face, fit your style, and fit your budget too. With thousands of frames to choose from, at Stanton Optical, you're bound to find your perfect fit. Get 2 pair of eyeglasses for $59.95 plus an eye exam. That's right, get 2 pair of eyeglasses for $59.95 plus an eye exam. With 2 pairs, you can update your look for a fraction of the cost. So what are you waiting for? Let us help you find your perfect fit. Schedule your appointment today by calling 1-800-STANTON or simply walk in for a same-day appointment at your nearest Stanton Optical location. Oh, and did we mention we accept most insurance? Find your perfect fit at Stanton Optical. Only certain frames and lenses eligible for offer. Cannot be combined with other offers or insurance. Eye exams available by independent eye care providers located within or adjacent to Stanton Optical. Stanton Optical does not perform eye exams. See store for details.
Call your legal team at Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of vehicles, priced thousands below retail. Trades wanted. Off-lease only Palm Beach on Congress, just north of Forest Hill. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Virginia, the dirt. Kev, she's curling her hair right now.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
I'm trying to look pretty for you.
You look amazing.
Coming up in a second, somebody broke into Tom Petty's old storage unit in the San Fernando Valley. Now, of course, it's now his family's storage unit, but it's got a bunch of valuables in there. I'll tell you what's going on with all that coming up in just a second. Before we do that, Ozzy Osbourne announced he had postponed his European tour again. It sounds like he's not retiring, but this recovery from the fall he took is definitely taking a little bit longer than planned. Here's Ozzy.
Hi everyone, it's me, Ozzy. I'm here to give you an update on my condition. Well, as you probably know or you may not know, at the beginning of this year I had a bad fall. I just screwed all the vertebrae in my neck and had to have surgery. I got more nuts and bolts in my neck now than my car. I'm not dying, I am recovering. It's just taking a little bit longer than everyone thought it would. I'm bored stiff of being stuck on a bed all day. I can't wait to get off my and get going again. But you're just going to have to be a bit more patient. I just want to say one thing to the fans. I sincerely thank you for your patience, your loyalty. I love you.
There you go.
There you go. Larry King's divorced to his 7th wife, Sean.
By the way, who's more frail?
Larry
if we had to
King
have a frail off.
or Ozzy.
Yeah.
It's Ozzy. I think it's Ozzy.
Who do you think will win in a boxing match?
Such
I mean, who do we
terrible.
got? Ozzy versus Larry King.
If I had to bet,
Lay down your money.
I'm putting my money on Larry King.
You think Larry King's going to take it?
I do.
Would they both weigh in over 130 pounds?
That I can't speak on.
Okay. Yeah, gosh, that's a tough one.
I just think Ozzy's in it, man. Isn't he just real feeble?
He's banged up right now, but with all those nuts and bolts and screws and they put him back together, he should be.
He sounds like Frankenstein. I know his costume for Halloween.
So, yeah, Larry and his 7th wife are getting divorced. And one of the big steps in reaching a divorce settlement is selling their property. They got this house that they bought for $12 million. They just put it on the market for $16 million. And they say as soon as this happens and it sells and they can divvy up the money, they'll be moving towards a divorce. Could you imagine? They're going to sell the house for $16 million and split the cash. She's got to be like, sweet. And I get away from Larry. He's so stinky. This is awesome.
Is that what she's saying?
Well, he's notoriously known for farting.
See, he really is, Kevin. You've played the fart.
Well, then you know what? That definitely factors into the fight with Ozzy.
There was just a clip I saw the other day where Larry King's asking somebody, so why are farts so funny? He was like, I
don't know. You tell us, Larry.
But he really wanted to get into
As he's farting.
a deep dive about it.
And finally, here, a huge stash of Tom Petty treasures, including unreleased music, is now, thank goodness, back with his family because this burglar broke into a San Fernando Valley storage unit last month, took $100,000 worth of valuables, including instruments and guns and those precious hard drives that had a bunch of Tom's music. Now, luckily, the police were chasing this guy and they caught him and he confessed to the crime. So he's now been arrested for burglary. And it sounds like all the goods almost are back with the family. There's a few instruments that are still missing, but all the hard drives with the music and the guns are back with the family.
Thank goodness.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Got some celebrity birthdays going down today. Big ol' happy birthday, Maya. She had a couple hits back in the early 2000s.
Oh, I had such a crush on her.
Case of the X, I believe, was her biggest one. She's 40 today.
She was also in the Oochie Coochie Ya Ya Lava.
Yeah, she was. Mm-hmm.
She's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lady
Moulin
Marmalade.
Rouge.
Moulin Rouge ladies, yeah, when they did that. Mario Lopez, one of Virginia's favorites, is 46 today.
Not really.
And David Lee Roth is turning 65, taking his Van Halen solo tour to Vegas.
I wonder if we're going to see David Lee Broth in town because it's his birthday.
Oh, another one of your alter egos?
Look, I never know.
You never know. Happy birthday to Alex, 9 years old today. Love Mom, Dad, Michael, and the entire New York Yankees team. Okay, how about that? It's impressive.
You know, Yankees are going to the next round of the playoffs. The Braves are out. It's a sad day for me.
Most people do not think there's any way the Yankees don't win the World Series this year.
Depends, yeah. I don't want to get into a debate.
I'm only talking to Yankees fans, but none of them believe there's any chance they're going to lose the World Series this year. Happy 89th birthday to Mary Davis from Robert, Claudia, Maxwell, Jonathan, and Isabella. Happy second birthday to little Elias. Love you, the moon and back, mommy, daddy, and brother Mally. Also, a big shout out and happy first birthday to Easton Reese from Grammy and Jace. And a birthday shout out to Nikki, who's turning 40 today. That's from Jimmy, Nicholas, Noah, Annabelle, and baby Chris. And thanks, guys, for listening all the way in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Woohoo!
Very cool. Yes, we got people all over the place listening on digital apps and whatnot. And if you're not, make sure that we add you to the KVJ Nation map that we got on our website, kvjshow.com. A lot of people will check and see if there's anybody in their area that listens to the KVJ show, and sometimes they all meet up and they got their own little clique there. And
meet up, sleep together. It's happened.
yeah, it could all happen, yes.
Huge numbers in Allentown, Pennsylvania. We have really good numbers up there.
Yeah.
Right?
We do. Yeah, we have at least 2 or 3 people there. It's really booming. Coming up here, we got some Halloween Horror Night tickets for you. Got to play What's My Age again. Remember the KVJ show, you got to guess if a celebrity's younger or older than the person you pick out. So, yes.
What old person's on the block today from the show?
They get to pick.
Oh, okay.
Which person do they want? We'll let them pick, and then we'll throw some celebrities at you. You got to get 2 out of 3 to win those Halloween Horror Night tickets. So you can jump on the line right now to get that, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. So what are people Googling for Halloween costumes? The big favorites and the early leads I got for you coming up next here on the KVJ show.
White shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you. Oh please, I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. Control, even if you know that you don't own me. I'll let you play the role. I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing this song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the men I know. So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Got another shot at $5,000 here today. KVJ 5K triple play coming up again. 97.9 WRMF is the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today. So you got a song from the 2000s, 10s, and today to listen up for. First one up is Rihanna. You got to listen for her with Jay-Z and Umbrella.
When the sunshine will shine together, told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella.
Ella, She's claiming today that they had asked her to do the Super Bowl halftime show, but because of Colin Kaepernick, she said no thanks. I wouldn't do it for nothing. So She's standing in solidarity with him, so she turned it down.
Somebody had to have done a parody. Mozzarella, Ella, that's right, they had to have.
If they haven't, I know a guy
Yeah.
who should.
It's only 12 years late, but
You know what? The old new parody is kind of a thing these
It
days.
is.
Yeah, people taking old songs and turning them into a parody.
that should be your thing then. You should jump on that. Song from the 2010s with Taylor Swift.
Cold hard ground.
Okay, listen for I Knew You Were Trouble. And you also want to listen up for a song from today and the KVJ 5K triple play. You want to eat later? We'll go with Pink, Just Like Fire.
Just like fire, burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day. Watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway.
There you go. That is your 3 songs. 97.9 WRMF, the best ride of 2000s, 10s, and today. And the KVJ 5K triple play. Here, all 3 songs. Just be call number 9. And we'll hook you up with $5,000 in cash a little bit later on here today. Getting all ready for Halloween with costumes. People are already jumping on Google, checking out to see what costumes they might do. And this might be good information for you if you hate showing up to a party and like everybody, there's like 10 people wearing the same costume you thought was going to be so genius. This is something you should need to know is the top costumes that people are Googling here early on. And they got it broken into different categories here. They've got like the top 5 searches, knew this is going to be big. It, Pennywise. People are searching like crazy for that.
But that's going to be something other people, without a doubt, are going to have. If you're afraid of doing that, go original, baby.
They say witch. Virginia is one of the top categories.
I wear it all year.
Oh, she's a year-long witch.
Spider-Man, one of the top Googled costumes.
I think Rocco's going to be Spider-Man.
That's cool.
He loves it. He puts on the full head mask and everything, but then he kind of walks into furniture because you can't see.
Can't see out of it, yeah.
Yeah, I think little kids with adult masks on are horrifying. It scares the heck out of me. Is it an adult mask?
It's not a mask. It's like that mesh, like material that you put over your whole head.
Yes.
And it conforms to like your
Oh,
face.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wow. They're really stepping up their costume game these days. Dinosaur is up there, and then Disney's Descendants.
Okay, yeah, that's huge.
What is that?
It's like the children of the bad villains from Disney.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think Maleficent's kids in it, and like it's the descendants of the bad guys. We're not good, we're bad.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
They're spicy, Kevin.
I like that dinosaur idea. There's some good dinosaur costumes these days.
Yeah. That one big inflatable one that everybody wears.
Yeah, that's a very popular one. When those dance together, it looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like they're bumping and grinding.
I was surprised to not see the Joker up there for the top 5 Googled.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's going to be a big costume for a lot of people.
You're gonna see Jokers.
They say the top 5 group costume ideas are the Disney's Descendants, Fortnite, Stranger Things, anything from the 80s, and Toy Story. Those are the big group. The top 5 costumes for babies. Banana.
Oh.
Yes. They got Pennywise from It.
No.
I could see that'd be kind of adorable. A little kid as little baby.
As Pennywise.
Yeah.
The Dalmatian, the Grinch, and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
I feel like they're just making up this list. Go, oh, yeah, well, that's what people are into.
I mean, the number 1 for little kids is Pumpkin. You can't tell me.
Pumpkin's cute, yeah.
You can't tell me anything different.
And it's also the number 1 costume for people that put a little weight on them. Trust me, I know. I went as a pumpkin several years.
Great way to hide it.
Yeah, that or a nun.
Are you allowed to wear a costume to Halloween Horror Nights?
I don't know.
I don't think you
can. Yeah.
No, I don't think you are.
They don't want any costume on costume like crimes going on.
Yeah, I would figure that would be something that you cannot do. But I know people go up every single year. It's a big deal. I think it's year 28, Halloween Horror Nights 28.
Oh, Kevin, they love it.
It's crazy. We got one-day park-to-park tickets and a complimentary parking pass we can hook you up with here. We got Becky from Indiantown on with us. Hello, Becky.
Yes, good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Doing good. Okay, now you pick a member of the KVJ show, and then we're going to throw a couple celebrities at you, and you got to tell us if that celebrity is older or younger than the person you picked from the KVJ show, okay?
All right, I'm going Team Witch.
Oh, yes.
She old.
It's Halloween.
It's the power of the season. The witch is focused.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Okay, what do you think about Kristen Bell? Is she younger or older than Virginia?
She looks younger.
There's
I don't know how old Virginia is.
I'm 46, and she looks considerably younger.
There's no way Virginia is younger than Kristen Bell. And I mean no insult towards Virginia.
Okay, be nice.
Oh, no, again,
yeah, be nice, you ghoul.
Oh, yeah, I know. Innocent Virginia over here.
What do you think, Becky? Is Kristen Bell
I'm
younger?
going to say younger.
Going to say younger. Yes, you are correct.
Yay!
Kristen Bell is 39 years old.
And nobody's shocked.
She was born in 1980. Okay.
Always got something to say.
I learned it from you.
Okay, what about Isla Fisher? Isla Fisher, she's in Wedding Crashers.
Oh, yeah.
You know
She's
Isla
beautiful.
Fisher. Yes.
She's got like that naturally like deep red hair.
Yes, she does.
It's not light red, it's deep red.
Yeah. So, Becky, what do you think about Isla Fisher? Is she younger or older than Virginia?
I'm going to say younger. I'm not sure. I know Wedding Crashers, but I don't know her.
No,
she looks younger.
Your inside serve you well, my friend.
Yeah, she is 43 years old.
Okay, closer than I thought.
Okay, we got one more for you here, Becky. Let's see. Clean sweep. You could make this and get those Halloween Horror Night tickets. What do you think about Tiffany Thiessen? Tiffany Thiessen here. Is she younger or older than Virginia?
Tiffany Thiessen. I'm going to go younger, too.
Oh, wouldn't do that.
No, I think she is
She's
younger.
not.
She looks younger.
She's definitely not younger than you. I would bet my face on that one with confidence.
How many faces have you lost this week?
11.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm telling you, Virginia is younger
I
than
don't
Kelly
think I am.
Kapowski. She is.
I think Kelly looks younger.
Well, that's not the debate.
This game's more fun than I thought it was going to be. Becky, what do you think? Younger or older than Virginia?
I'm going younger.
Gonna go younger? Jaybird, you owe us another face.
I'm wrong?
You're wrong.
I know. It's shocking.
Well, Virginia just looks so young and vibrant. I am sorry.
Yeah, Tiffany Thiessen is 45 years old. She was born January 23rd, 1974.
Oh.
That is 3 in a row.
We're close.
Neck and neck,
Yes.
baby.
Very nice. Congratulations. And the moral of this game is everybody is younger than Virginia.
I see what you did there.
That'd be a safe bet. Whenever you pick Virginia, just go younger. Congratulations, Becky. You are going to go check out Halloween Horror Nights, okay?
Great. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Got more tickets tomorrow. We're going to play pumpkin darts here in the studio. And we need to hear from some people that can come into our studio tomorrow morning at about this time. We're off 45th Street in West Palm Beach. Probably should only have you here for about 15 minutes. So it should be quick. You'll probably be 25 minutes total time. You'd be out by about 7:45.
What if someone stops by and they're clearly on something?
Perfect.
Like drugs?
They'll fit right in.
I'm just saying, we got darts flying around.
Yeah, that's it. Pumpkin darts. Yeah, well, I think what we're going to do here in just a second is we're going to be pairing up in a fun little contest. Disadvantaged duets is what we're going to be doing here with a nice little Halloween theme that we've got going on. Now, the disadvantaged duets, what we do is we have the regular old headphone karaoke style. It's going to be a duet, partnered up thing. One person is going to be doing the headphones with the song blaring in it so they can't hear their own voice, while the other partner in the duet has to perform without the lyrics. So they can hear their voice, but they have no idea what they're singing.
We've done this before. It was great fun, but great failure as well.
So it's myself and Virginia are going to be pairing up here.
Okay, a little old blood versus new blood.
Yes, and then you and Denny's.
Miho and Miho.
Denny's is young, but you're no spring chicken.
I'm younger than you two old.
You've been in the game, Whitebeard, quite a while.
Whitebeard.
You got Santa's beard.
You know, we don't have a pirate named Whitebeard. You really could take that.
I get it. I don't know what I'm doing with my look.
That could be your thing. Yes. So we'll be performing that, and maybe one of the things is for the losing team, they got to figure out who's going to be our target for pumpkin darts tomorrow. That's not the fun thing that we do. Pumpkin darts is one person puts a pumpkin on their head while people try to throw darts and stick it in the pumpkin, but sometimes they stick it in your chest instead.
Oh yeah, that darts go through old skin real easy.
I can't pop a breast implant.
Pop. Well, we got to win, Virginia.
That would be really expensive.
Okay, we got some Halloween-themed headphone karaoke disadvantage duets coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. A couple of crashes slowing you down in Broward County this morning. 595 eastbound on the approach to 441. Watch for a crash blocking 3 right lanes, and on your surface streets, we have a wreck at Hollandale Beach Boulevard westbound and 3 Islands Boulevard. Look for 2 right lanes blocked in that area. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Trane AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You want to have great, reliable internet. That's why I go with Xfinity. Kevin here from the KVJ Show. And I tell you, when you think about it, it's really one of the most important appliances you have. Without the internet at home, I wouldn't be able to do all the work and be ready for a show. Without it, my kid wouldn't be able to play his favorite video games or watch his YouTube. My wife wouldn't be able to stream her favorite shows. It's never interrupted, and we can use the internet on all kinds of different devices in different parts of the house. And the thing I love with Xfinity is the XFi app that you get. It gives you ultimate control, where you can see who's been online, how much. You can also pause the Wi-Fi if you need your kid to come down and do his homework. We use that feature all the time. Plus, I love those Wi-Fi hotspots. 19 million plus you can get nationwide just when you get yourself Xfinity. So it makes perfect sense. For the fastest, most reliable in-home Wi-Fi for the whole family on different devices, you want Xfinity. And you can get it today by calling 1-800-XFINITY, going to Xfinity.com or visiting Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply.
Geico presents quick ways to change your life. Today, how about giving praise to someone who really deserves it? You could also change your life by saving hundreds when you switch your car insurance to Geico. Also, if the person you praise is your dentist, wait until he takes the suction device out of your mouth.
Zach Brown Band, The Owl Tour.
And a little bit
Friday and Saturday, October 18th and 19th. Coral Sky Amphitheater. The multi-platinum, Grammy Award-winning Zach Brown Band, live. Tickets are on sale now at LiveNation.com. Zach Brown Band, The Owl Tour.
Jim Arrigo here with my brother Johnny. Hey Johnny, what's with the safari outfit?
It's Jeep Adventure Days, Jimmy. I'm looking at Arrigo's biggest herd of Jeeps ever. Over 1,400 of them at Florida's lowest prices.
But Johnny, what if another dealer says they have a bigger selection?
More Jeeps than Arrigo? That's a crack, because nobody has more Jeeps for less than Arrigo.
Hurry in to Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer group, and save up to $12,500 off MSRP on over 1,400 new Jeeps. New 2020 Gladiators from only $189 a month. 2020 Wranglers from just $49 a month. That's right, Wranglers from $49 a month.
For the lowest price and the biggest selection of 1,400 Jeeps, you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale, 24-month leases, $49.99 due. Gladiator, 10K miles a year. Wrangler, 5K miles a year. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer, plus tax, tag title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales for location. See dealer for details.
Bye-bye unsightly body hair. At Body Details, laser hair removal is up to 70% off. Our true laser specialists have seen it all and can remove it all. Stop shaving and waxing today. Go to bodydetails.com to get up to 70% off and go free with a free consultation, free first treatment, and free touch-ups for life. with our truly free lifetime guarantee. Terms apply.
You know, when it comes to debt, if you've got credit card debt hanging over your head and stressing you out, and you go to bed worried about it and you wake up worried about it, you don't have to worry about it. You can go see my friend Chip at Debt Helper. He has been helping people for many, many years get their credit card debt under control. This is what he does. He's an expert at it. His company works with the credit card companies. They lower your payments and they lower your interest, and you end up paying them off, yes, but you pay way less than you would have trying to pay the minimum every month. It really is amazing how much you can save when you work with Debt Helper. Go in there and talk to them. They get it. They understand that things happen, and they just want to help you get in a better spot financially. This is what they do. So call them up today, or you can actually go online to debthelper.com. Then here's the number, 561-472-8021 for Debt Helper.
The new Florida Don't Text and Drive law went into effect on July 1st. It's now a primary offense. Save a life. It could be your own. This message is brought to you by Rosenthal, Levy, Simon, and Riles, fighting for the injured since 1985.
It's Dollar Down Days at Planet Fitness. Join through October 11th for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. So check every couch, cup holder, and coin purse and find $1 before Dollar Down Days are done. Join for $1 down in club or at planetfitness.com. See club for details.
Is your credit on life support?
Clear.
The Credit Clinic is back today and tomorrow at West Palm Beach Kia. If you have a full-time job making $11 an hour and $500 down payment, the Credit Clinic wants to approve you so you can drive home the new Kia you really want. Get the credit approval you deserve and drive away in your new Kia today during the Credit Clinic today and tomorrow only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking scattered showers for the morning drive on this Thursday. Lots of scattered showers through the morning with mostly cloudy skies and staying cloudy throughout the day. The high near 85, a 50% chance of scattered afternoon storms. Tonight's low 73. And Friday, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high near 86, getting windy, rain chance 40%.
How much do you spend on energy to get the laundry done, to stay cool, and to keep the lights on? Find out with the new FPL Energy Analyzer. See how your home uses energy and how you can save at fpl.com/take control.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Florida Power and Light.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, just gave you those songs a little bit ago. The KVJ 5K Triple Play. 3 tunes you want to be listening up for today to win $5,000. 7 more chances to do this, so don't wait around. Jump on it today. Your song from the 2000s is Rihanna, Umbrella. And you also from 2010s want to listen for Taylor Swift, I Knew You Were Trouble. And from today, listen up for Pink's song, Just Like Fire.
Just like fire, turning up the way, rocking like the world up for just one day.
Okay, there you go. Those are the songs you need to hear today to pick up $5,000 cash. When you hear that Pink song, jump on it. Call number 9-877-979-WRMF. It's going to pick up $5,000 in cash with the KVJ 5K Triple Play.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
There we go. Disadvantaged duets today. Got to be doing kind of a Halloween theme, too. It's myself, Virginia, and the duet, Jay Bird and Denny's. One person has to sing with the headphones on like we do for a regular headphone karaoke, and the other person has to perform without the lyrics. So that's what we got going on here today in this performance. Now, we had paired up all that kind of good stuff. I thought we were going to draw for the song, and I saw Virginia. Did we draw Thriller? Is that what happened here?
I don't think there was a drawing, sir. I think Jaybird took Ghostbusters and gave you Thriller. I saw him do it.
That's a lie. That's just Denny's. That's just the old blood trying to get in the new blood's head. Don't let them get in your head.
I'm just saying. That's how I saw it.
Who did the draw? Where did the drawing happen?
I'll do. Beat It. I don't care.
Well, that's not one of the songs.
We're not doing Beat It.
Or Thriller. I'll do one.
What?
I don't care. I'll do them all.
Billy Joel?
Billie Jean. I had nothing to do with this.
Okay. All right, so Virginia and I, we're going to be doing Michael Jackson's Thriller. You guys are doing Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters.
I mean, can we actually trade? Because Ghostbusters sucks.
Okay, Virginia's decided I'm going to wear the headphones, and she is going to be going without the lyrics.
Oh, bold move.
So we're going to do that here.
Got it.
Okay. We can just go ahead. Is that
I know. Denny's Old Meat. Team Old Meat doesn't have their act together.
Okay. All right, Virginia, I got to lead it off since
Pipe down, cheater.
We've got the sound. We're going to be blaring Thriller into my headphones, so I won't be able to hear my voice. So I have no idea if I'm on key or not.
Denny's
probably will not be.
Kevin looks shook today.
Okay. All right, fire that baby up, man. Let's get to this. It's close to midnight,
and something's evil lurking in the dark.
Under the moonlight,
you see a sight that almost stops your heart.
You try to scream,
but terror takes your voice before you make it.
You start to scream,
and terror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller. Thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller. Thriller night.
You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Okay. All right.
You guys did good, though.
We did not. Look at Jaybird's face. You can always tell by looking at whoever's not singing's face.
It wasn't that. Team Old Meat did good.
Yeah.
Shut up, Team Young Cheat.
Young Cheat. Ghostbusters is such a weak song.
Oh, it's easy. That's why that's why you picked it.
I don't know the words, really. I know who you're going to call. That's about it.
Okay, this is our disadvantaged duet here. Virginia and I just did Thriller. Jaybird and Denny's are going to be doing Ghostbusters. Jaybird has the headphones on. They're going to be blaring, so he will not be able to hear his own voice. Is that how we're doing it? Why do you both have headphones on?
Well, I'm going to be singing with...
You guys are throwing me off here.
What? My headphones are off?
Oh, okay. All right, so who's got the
I got the music.
Okay. You got the music. Jaybird is going to be going with out
Flying Blind.
Okay. All right, I got what we got here. Okay. All right, disadvantaged duets. Hit it.
Ghostbusters!
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! There's an invisible man living in your van. Who you gonna call?
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! I'm afraid of no.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I'm afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, Ghostbusters!
The long sax solo.
The man in your tree, and he's looking at me. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters! It's so...
There's a murderous guy.
Who you gonna call?
Eating your pie. Who you gonna call?
That's horrifying.
Who you gonna
Murderous
call?
guy is eating your pie? Oh, my God.
How off did that get?
I don't think those are the lyrics.
But somehow I think you won.
That was great fun.
I'm voting for you.
Well, it looked like Jaybird started to take the lead when Denny's had the music.
Yeah.
Denny's gave up.
Denny's had that scary look in his face, like, I don't know where I'm at, man. Yeah. Denny's tells me he doesn't know the song.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Who takes the win? 877-979-WRMF. Vote for your favorites here in our Disadvantage Duets on the KVJ show.
We're in the home stretch of the hard times. We took a hard left, but we're alright. Yeah, life sure can try to put love to it, but we built this right, so nothing's ever gonna move it. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know when it's gone, we're facing. We'll go right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. Call it dumb luck, but baby, you and I can't even mess it up. Though we both try, no, it don't always go the way we planned it. But the wolves came and went, and we're still standing. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know when it's gone, we're facing. We'll go right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. When the bones are good. Bones are good, the rest don't really matter. Pain could peel the glass, oh, the glass could shatter. Let it rain.
I just did Disadvantaged Duets. Virginia and myself, we sang Thriller by Michael Jackson with the Halloween theme going on here today. Now, the object here is that I had the headphones, so I couldn't hear my voice, and Virginia was not allowed to have the lyrics, and this is what we got out of that. You start to scream,
and terror looks you right between the eyes.
You're paralyzed. 'Cause this is Thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight.
I mean, technically good, but performance a bit boring.
Okay.
We didn't get spicy.
Yes. And here is Jaybird and Denny's doing Ghostbusters. Now, Denny's was able to hear the music, and
I don't think it helped, sir.
No. And had the lyrics. For some reason, he did not take the lead. Jaybird,
he got
was flying
steamrolled
blind
by Rogue.
Because he tells her right before, like, I don't know the words of this, man.
You don't need to.
I don't think I needed to.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
Our team's falling apart.
Yeah.
There's an invisible man living in your van. Who you gonna call?
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! I'm afraid of no.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I'm afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, Ghostbusters.
It's a long sax solo.
Yes, it was. All right, so there we go. Quite a performance there. We'll cast all the votes right now. I think Virginia, we're in the early lead.
Shocking.
Well, you guys deserved it.
We're vanilla, but we're skilled.
A lot of times boring wins.
How we doing? We've got contestants going to be coming in tomorrow. We're going to be doing our pumpkin darts, kind of an annual tradition here.
Fancy.
It is a fun game for Halloween Horror Night tickets. What you'll do is we'll bring you in here. We spin you around like 5 times. Who knows? We want to have fun. We'll blindfold you too. Who knows? And then you just
we'll feed you a little White Claw.
Do a little beer, a little keg stand.
Do a keg stand. We'll spin you around, blindfold you. Then we're going to give you darts.
Real sharp.
To throw at a member of the KVJ show who's got a pumpkin on their head.
That's the losers, right?
I think it's the losers
Yes, it
of
is.
the singing competition that just happened.
Yes, you got to pick somebody from your team. So that's why there's a lot riding on this. So you'll be the target for the pumpkin darts tomorrow. If you'd like to come in, like I said, if you're available to play pumpkin darts tomorrow, you do have to be in the studio to do that. Probably need you between 7:20 and 7:45.
And we want someone with a good arm. Real good arm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Maybe like somebody who doesn't have good vision.
We just want somebody to mix it up in
We
here.
want a Mr. Magoo.
Yes. So we're going to be bringing that tomorrow here. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can let us know. I believe it was on Monday we started talking about that story. It kind of got national on Friday about the kid that got to 10 days in jail because he overslept and didn't show up for jury duty. Have you seen now they're trying to get the judge removed?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. I thought there was going to be a little bit of an issue. Kid seems like solid dude. He's a 21-year-old college student. He was chosen for jury duty, and the day he was supposed to show up, because he'd been chosen, he overslept. And it caused all kinds of problems at the courthouse. The trial was delayed by 45 minutes because of it, till he could get everything kind of like up and running again. And then when he got back in front of the judge, who summoned him, said, hey, look, you just can't blow that off. Put him in jail for 10 days, and then he had to do 1 year of probation, 150 hours of community service, write an apology letter, pay $223 in court costs for skipping jury duty. But I thought this was going to be an issue when I first read this, and he said that the 21-year-old DeAndre Somerville was needed for diversity reasons, saying he was the only African-American on the jury representing a cross-section of the community, and he decided on his own that it wasn't worth his time. So you were just wondering, okay, well, what does that mean? Does that mean that you would have given a white kid the same thing? Or is this you're trying to teach the African-American kid a lesson by not showing up because African Americans are even more important to have on jury duty? And that is why there is a Senator, Bobby Powell, out of West Palm, that is filing a complaint with the Florida Supreme Court to have him removed from his post.
You got to have the same punishment for anybody that doesn't show.
Absolutely.
It can't be that you pick this guy and you call his race and
You can't do that. That's wrong.
Yes. And that's what he's saying. He said, you are violating your duties and you're showing. I mean, you need to be unbiased. And he said, in an unprecedented manner, to unfairly punish one individual for a minor transgression, singling him out as an example solely because of his race.
I mean,
as a judge, you cannot do that.
The one place it's not, I mean, the court, that's what we're doing now? We're going to do that? That's insane.
Well, there's just, unfortunately, sad to say, so many examples where race has come into play and the judgments that you get. And this is just something that we're saying, look, this cannot be tolerated. And that is the big question. And if you suspect that a judge would be making different decisions based on the color of somebody's skin, got to agree with this guy. You cannot be a sitting judge.
It's scary.
Has this judge ever presided over punishing someone who didn't show up for jury duty before?
They're going to start digging back in cases. That hasn't something I've seen in a story yet.
That would be key if he had a white guy in front of him and didn't give that guy the same punishment. You're like, wait a minute.
That'll probably be what the Florida Supreme Court is going to have to look at. They're going to have to look back at his other decisions and see, okay, is there a precedent of racial bias in the decisions that he's made?
It ain't looking good for the judge.
Yeah, well, this is a guy that if you want to be a judge, he was elected to a 6-year term without opposition in 2010 and then reelected in 2016 without an opponent. So if you want to maybe get a judge seat, this might be the guy to go up against.
Going up against this guy is probably going to be good for whoever does it.
You're right.
Somebody wants to be judge. Maybe this would be the guy to take on if he does keep his seat. He'd be the guy to go against. All right. Today is Thursday. Am I right?
You are right.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it's Thursday all day.
Yeah. You know what we do here on Thursdays?
Joke jury.
Oh, yeah. That's why there's a buzz in the hallway.
Yes.
Hot and fresh off his loss at headphone karaoke.
That's why there's a crowd trying to gather in the halls because people just want to be here for the comedy that happens. Denny's had a very strong round last week.
Oh, we should start doing that, bringing some salespeople in, a little crowd.
Live audience.
Yes,
Make
Kevin.
this like the Improv.
Love it.
We asked them, they said no.
Two drink minimum.
Yeah.
Look at that. Already rattling off the comedy.
It helps.
Hey, it is, yeah. He's ready to go. I see he's already warmed up. Okay, here we go. It is the joke jury. Denny's job is to get us to crack up and laugh. He's got 5 jokes to do it. Hopefully we laugh or crack up at least once. If we do, we're eliminated from the jury. Here we go with joke 1.
Why did the girl break up with New Times Roman?
The font?
I don't know. Why did the girl break up with New Times Roman?
He wasn't her type.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, I love font comedy.
Who else is writing font comedy?
Nobody ever in the history of comedy ever.
Let's see. Joke 2.
Yeah.
What was making noise in Vince Neil's tree?
I don't know. What was?
Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels.
Okay. All right.
Solid joke, Dennis.
Yeah.
Thanks. Joke 3 for you guys. How is life for a horse outside the farm?
How is life for a horse outside the farm? I don't know.
Unstable.
I mean, he's got the witch and stitches. Witches and
witches
stitches.
and
Witches and stitches, bitches.
I love it. It's stitches.
Oh.
Joke 4. Why was the male dog intimidated by the female dog?
I don't know why.
Because she had resting bitch face.
Dog comedy, horse comedy,
Nice.
font comedy.
The gambit.
I mean, come on.
And finally here, joke 5. What kind of presentations do porn stars give?
I don't know. What kind of presentations do they give?
Oral.
Of course they do.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Busy on your roadways right now. Watch for a crash on 95 northbound at Atlantic Avenue. That's blocking 2 left lanes there. We also have a crash slowing you down in Broward County on the 595 eastbound. Watch for 3 lanes blocked when you get to 441. And on Hollandale Beach Boulevard westbound at 3 Islands Boulevard, still have 2 right lanes blocked from an earlier incident. You're seeing major delays in that area. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim and John Arrigo here with a Ram Power Days update. Johnny, what is the biggest thing anyone's ever seen?
Your waistline after a big plate of spaghetti and meatballs.
Funny, no. It's Arrigo's massive selection of 1,000 Rams.
Hurry in for new Rams up to 18 grand off at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
For the lowest prices
on 1,000 Rams, you gotta go to Arrigo.
Off MSRP subject to prior sales. Select vehicles. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify. See dealer for details.
Hey, girl. Thanks for meeting me for breakfast.
Of course.
Ooh, McDonald's sausage McMuffin with egg, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, large premium roast coffee, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles?
Buy one, get another of your choice for only $1 from 5 to 10:30 a.m.?
Hey, I think I have $1 right here.
Wait, you're the one paying the $1?
Well, it was my idea.
We should come back tomorrow. Then it'll be my idea.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Attention, the following may contain spontaneous reactions to something surprisingly delicious, also known as the vocal phenomenon, woo.
McDonald's new spicy barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich.
Woo!
Tender, juicy, all white meat chicken. Woo! Covered in a smoky,
Woo!
mouth-watering, woo! Barbecue sauce. So delicious, one bite will make you go, admit it, you just wooed a little bit. McDonald's new spicy barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich. Flavor that makes you go, woo! At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
You know, my grandmother still to this day talks about her move with Good Greek Moving and Storage. They were that amazing. It's been like 3 years, and she's still, oh, how are those guys from Good Greek? Well, they're good, Grandma. They're actually real good. They are the best in town when it comes to moving. GoodGreek.com. Go on there, see the testimonials, see the team for yourself, and you'll get it. Our friend Spiro runs the show. He's a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and he and his team, they do it right the first time. They're full service style too, which I love. That means you're not going to lift a finger, just like my grandma did, just like I did when I was pregnant. They move you and you don't have to pick up a single box. They take care of every detail. They pack you, unpack you, and then they take the boxes with them and your move is completely done. Pick up your phone and dial ** Greek. That's ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins, Florida Panthers, and Florida Gators football.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds. South Florida's scariest haunted houses. Featuring terrifying walk-through scare zones, 4 new haunted houses, midway games, carnival rides, and live entertainment. Get your tickets now at myfrightnights.com.
Sponsored by Boost Mobile. Is one of your seriously ill patients caught in a cycle of hospital readmissions? Vitas Healthcare breaks the cycle by bringing high-acuity hospice care home. Download our referral app or go to Vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
You would look great in a new car. You know, you work so hard for your money. Why don't you deserve this car? You deserve a new car. Go to Off Lease Only and check out the inventory. They've got thousands of vehicles. You spend so much time in your car. You should love it. And the cars at Off Lease Only, not only will you love the inventory, you'll love the pricing. They price them lower than everybody else. They deal in massive numbers. And right now, during the month of October, you can win $1,000 a day. Yeah, they're giving away $1,000 a day car vouchers, and you use that towards the purchase of your new car at Off Lease Only. They're doing it better than everybody else. They're saving you money. That's the most important thing. You'll get a deal. OffLeaseOnly.com.
The best part about growing up in my neighborhood was feeling like I had a second family. Now with Bank of America's Community Home Ownership Commitment, you can buy a home in a neighborhood you love. Their first-time homebuyer incentives help you with your down payment by giving you 3% of your purchase price or up to $10,000, whichever's less. Visit your local Bank of America Financial Center or bankofamerica.com/homeowner to learn more. Bank of America N.A. Equal Housing Lender. Credit and collateral are subject to approval. Restrictions apply. This is not a commitment to lend.
Right now, at T-Mobile, when you come in and switch, you get the amazing iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro on us with qualifying trade-in.
Aren't these mountains majestic? Joe, are you even looking?
I'm posting these amazing pics I took with my iPhone 11 Pro. It has 3 cameras.
Whoa, those pics are amazing. And you have service too?
T-Mobile, their newest signal goes farther than ever before.
Then you can look up whether these are bear tracks, right?
Or we could just run.
Come to a T-Mobile store today and get iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro on us with qualifying trade-in. And right now, get 4 lines for just $30 a line with AutoPay. Switch today.
Contact us if you cancel or credits may stop and full price due, plus taxes and fees via 24 monthly credits for well-qualified customers with qualifying service and finance agreement. iPhone 11 Pro 0 down with trade-in plus $31.25 times 24 months. Pre-credit price $999.99. 0% APR. Very limited iPhone 11 Pro quantities.
The new cold brew frap from Dunkin' is a creamy sweet treat made with energizing cold brew. It's a drink so delicious, you'll start looking for more excuses to treat yourself.
Hey, Michelle, why do you have 4 Dunkin' cold brew fraps on your desk?
Well, this drink is so rich, sweet, and creamy. It's kind of the perfect way to reward yourself, especially after the week I've been having.
Michelle, today's your first day.
You're right. This calls for a celebration. Another round of cold brew fraps on me.
The new cold brew frap from Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and I had to let you know about Braman BMW's year-end sales event. You can go in there and get some great deals going on right now with their price match guarantees, and you don't want to miss out on the world-class experience you just don't get anywhere else. No charge maintenance, service open 7 days, available loaners too, so that you can continue about your day while your car is getting work on. Plus, you can also check out all the amazing selection that they have right there. Their 2 locations are in Palm Beach and in Jupiter, and online it's BramanBMW.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of pre-owned vehicles priced thousands below retail. Off-lease only Broward. State Road 7 between Commercial and Atlantic. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, in case you missed it yesterday, there's a little bit of a bomb dropped as it pertains to Matt Lauer. We'll get into that coming up in just a second, and what his answer back is to the crazy rape allegations. All that coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Never thought about this, but apparently one of the main reasons why young adults get their Halloween costume is because they're thinking about what they would look best in a photo with. It's an Instagrammable moment, Virginia.
I get it.
Because if you didn't Instagram it, it didn't happen. You know that, right?
I do know that.
Yes.
And if you don't look cute in your Instagram photo, then you won't get as much love and likes.
You know that.
Cuter gets more likes.
Oh, that's why I'm going real skimpy this year. Showing off a lot of skin, Kev.
Go for it, yeah.
It's a look.
They asked if millennials particularly had ever purchased a Halloween costume just for the sake of a social media post, and 48% said yes. That's almost half.
They also said, duh.
Duh.
Millennials are getting old like us, though. They're starting to age out of, we're young and we know everything.
As far as Gen Z, it's 37%, and even the Gen Xers, who are now middle age, are 30%. Buying a costume just because of how it's going to look, and they'd be going, no, I don't think I'd photograph well in that. And I guess that makes sense, because a lot of us were going to adult parties, and you want to look cute, right?
I could see me and Kevin dressing up as a pair of cats. Like one of those cat costumes.
Really?
I can see you like a cat.
I don't see that at all.
Give it a try.
Yeah, I don't know.
You couldn't see us shaking our little tail around? Oh, meow.
No.
I can see you as a lot of things. Cats was not one of them.
You paint Kevin's nose, little black right there. Yeah, a little paint there. A little cat.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Little whiskers.
Yeah, not a bit.
Makes zero sense.
Yeah.
Why does life have to make sense, though?
They say that millennials, 31%, agree that they spend more on Halloween than any other holiday. That would include, think about that, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those.
Wow.
31% spend more on Halloween.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys were basically laughing me out of the studio when I said the average costume's $90. People are spending some people are spending $90 on their costumes.
Most people are not.
Yeah.
I think 90 is really high.
How much did Panda spend on that one Batman costume he got?
Oh my gosh, like 7 years ago, he spent over $300 on it. But, I mean, still to this day, I kind of give him a hard time about it.
7 years later, he's still living on that sin.
Oh, well, he was Googling costumes the other night. He's like, I don't know what I should be for Halloween. I'm like, where's your Batman? It's in the garage in some box. All right, well, I mean, that was 300 bones.
All right, he can be Batman, Kevin be Catman. I love this. Is working out good.
I've got a theme, huh?
Kevin's going as a cat? What? Doesn't make any sense.
I'm going as my usual. I'm going as Kevin.
KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Yeah, in case you missed it yesterday, Matt Lauer had to answer some pretty heavy allegations hurled at him by a producer that he worked with at NBC. We'll let you hear what the NBC statement yesterday was, and then a little bit of what he had to say after the news broke yesterday. Before we get into that, if you are a fan of Riverdale, spoiler alert, they are going to be doing a touching send-off to Luke Perry's character. You know, he died in real life, and so they had to figure out a way to do it on the show. It'll happen in the first 5 minutes of the new season, which premiered last night. There'll be a fitting tribute and a beautiful whole funeral and everything like that. So they say at the table read, everybody was just bawling and crying. And
I'll be very impressed if you guys can tell me Dylan's last name from 90210. Dylan
McKay.
Bam! Look at Kevin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Nice.
I'm on it.
That is good, old man.
Yeah, and I guess this is the spoiler because last night was the season premiere of Riverdale. And do you like how they got rid of his character? They had Shannon Doherty driving a car, and she winds up hitting Luke Perry's character.
In Riverdale?
Yes. Yeah, he got hit by a passing car after stopping to help this woman with car trouble, and is, I guess, Shannon Doherty.
Shannon Doherty's on Riverdale?
I think she made a guest appearance. So she was on there. He was helping her, and then while he was helping her with her car trouble, he was hit and killed.
So I'm so sorry to sound dumb and confused.
Yes.
Is Luke Perry's character on Riverdale as well?
Not from 90210. He plays somebody different on Riverdale. It's just
he
the
plays
actor.
like the dad or something.
Okay.
It's Luke Perry, the actor.
Guy,
yeah.
still
confused. But he's still not.
Guy, okay.
He's not Dylan McKay on
Get
Riverdale.
So why are they? All right.
So why what?
Why are they doing it?
I think they're trying to be cute.
Okay, that's what they're doing. They're trying to be cute with it.
Yeah, they wanted to have that tie-in, and so.
Guy, I thought he was Dylan McKay on Riverdale.
I get the confusion.
Okay,
because I'm confused too.
That would have been cool if he was Dylan McKay, though. I like when they cross over like that.
Paula Abdul was asked if she and Keanu Reeves ever dated. Was there any hot little romance between those two?
Between who is this?
Paula Abdul and Keanu Reeves.
Oh, that's right. Rush, Rush. That video you love, Jay Bird.
Love that song.
Yeah.
I wanted to introduce myself to him. I hadn't met him yet. And I went up to his trailer, and the door was slightly open. He had headphones on, and he was air guitaring in his underwear. And I said, that's my boyfriend.
Yes, but you never dated.
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know.
Oh. Kids, if you haven't seen the video Rush Rush, go out there today, watch it. It's on YouTube. No one will do it.
Finally here, pretty heavy allegations came down yesterday. One of the producers that worked on the Sochi Olympics alongside Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira and that whole crew is now accusing Matt Lauer of raping her. She says it happened when they were all out, like they were having cocktails in the hotel bar, her, Meredith, and Matt. And then at some point, her and Matt went back to the room, and she said she was very intoxicated, and she said no, but that he pushed. And here are his former colleagues on NBC yesterday morning talking about the allegation of rape.
I feel like we owe it to our viewers to pause for a moment. This is shocking and appalling. And I know it wasn't easy for our colleague Brooke to come forward then. It's not easy now. It's very, very, very difficult.
You feel like you've known someone for 12 years, and then all of a sudden, like, a door opens up, and it's a part of them you didn't know. And we don't know all the facts in all of this, but there are not allegations of an affair. There are allegations of a crime. I think that's shocking to all of us here who've sat with Matt for many, many years.
Yeah, so Brooke is her name, and she's a former NBC News employee. Now, this is all part of a new book that drops on Tuesday. It's Ronan Farrow's new book. It's called Catch and Kill, and in it, I guess, he talks details about, sexual encounters that lots of people went through, but I think just maybe this is one of the stories in the book. He talks about how, she was silent for so long, but felt like she had to come forward and tell what really happened. Matt Lauer and his attorney, they put together a letter immediately denouncing this and saying, look, this was not a rape. This was a consensual extramarital affair that I was involved in. And Brooke is her name. She says that after the Sochi Olympics, when the indiscretion, she said, happened in the room, they came back to New York and they had more sexual encounters, and they had some consensual sexual encounters post Sochi Olympics. So
I think this is going to be the narrative that a lot of people are going to talk about. Somebody just texted in and said, the Matt Lauer story is the same as Antonio Brown's that's going on. He's the NFL wide receiver that's currently out. He's from Miami, so he's here back in South Florida, training in Fort Lauderdale, trying to get another job. But they allegedly raped the girl, but then continued to have sex with him. And I think that'll probably be, the narrative is cases where, okay, how does that happen? When does that happen? What's the psyche of that, where there is a rape that occurs and then a consensual relationship happens afterwards? And I think a lot of people are going to have questions with that in both those cases. I think that's what's going on with Matt Lauer and now with Antonio Brown. And so I think people are going to want to know about, situations like that. So
well, he put a letter out yesterday responding to the claims, calling them completely false, saying that it was terrible judgment on his part, but that it was completely mutual and consensual.
Somebody sent a text, too, and pointed out, they said that Savannah Guthrie did present that story as it was a fact, though, and did not once say that it was an alleged rape. And they did not get a statement from Matt Lauer. So, they were not, the text is not.
Savannah didn't, but I think Hoda Kotb did.
Is that her? Okay, yeah. They were saying that Savannah's the one that had done that in the text.
Well, both of them were sitting there together, and at the later points in it, Hoda was saying, allegations, we don't have all the proof, we don't know, but it's just messy all around.
Well, yeah, it'll be a discussion that needs to happen, and a full investigation should as well. And there should be more to the story, because those are some very serious allegations that need to be thoroughly investigated.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, just to let you know, Green Day's got new music.
They're back, Virginia.
They're so British.
They are. They're American. They sound like British.
They've got a new song here called Fire, Ready, Aim. Okay, there you go. That's new Green Day. Yeah.
I don't hate it.
It's going to be out their album, Father of All MFers, which comes out in February.
That song sounds like it would be in a movie. Doesn't that sound like a movie song?
Does.
Yeah, kind of does. It's very peppy. They are going to be with Weezer and Fall Out Boy at Hard Rock Stadium on August 5th. It's going to be a pretty big show.
Do you want to make some fake plans on going?
Yes, it's a Wednesday night show.
Let's act like we're going to go.
We're going to go, stay out late, and come back in here and do a morning show on Thursday.
You'll wear matching cat costumes. It'll be adorable.
Gosh, that would be such a fun night. That would be so fun.
How would punk people take us dressed as cats?
Oh, my gosh. I would love to see.
They may love it. They may thrash us. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know exactly.
Cats in the mosh pit?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Could go one of two different ways. So
if you had to go in the mosh pit, how much would we have to pay Kevin Ralston to go in the mosh pit?
Well,
you know what? Honestly, I would tell you, not all mosh pits are created equal. I know, because I went into one when I was young, and it was violent, and I was thrashed about. Then I went into like an emo one where I outweighed everybody by about 50 pounds, and I thrashed them. So it really depends upon who's in that mosh pit as to whether or not you should go in.
your new hair is no place for a mosh pit.
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty durable.
Okay, that's true.
In fact, that might be my next Hair Club video.
Prove it.
This thing can survive a mosh pit.
Yeah.
That would be a great video.
You need to take that thing into the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Dressed
okay.
as a cat.
All right, we'll do that. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Oh, thank you so much for all the material. We got another round of the KVJ hate song coming up for you next.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had hope. You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
Sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Yeah, hold on. I can't find the hate song. Sorry about that. I fired it a little bit too quick.
Oh, right hate comments right now.
Yeah, I got too much stuff going on over here.
Kevin, you got too much stuff going on. You suck.
Kevin tries to make everybody think he's the master host of the show, but he actually falls and hits his face just like we do.
There we go. Now I am. Virginia just wrote it for me.
Yeah. That sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Kevin's parents have to be related because he has incest face.
Aww.
They need to turn his terrifying face into some kind of creepy Halloween mask.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Tell that stinky butt Virginia to shut her filthy mouth. She talks like a pig, laughs like a pig, and looks like a pig. Shut up, piggy. Nobody likes you.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Jason, you tell the worst stories and your stuttering makes you sound like an uneducated fool. You will die a lonely weirdo and your weak beard looks like Santa Claus's pubic hair.
Oh, jeez. You hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Denny's looks like he lives in a dumpster and has garbage breath. I wish somebody would take one of his lit joints and put it out on his stupid looking face. Hashtag F Denny's.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Oh my goodness, there you go. Yeah. Good stuff there. Thanks for that.
That actually makes me laugh.
Speaking of the weed, I don't know if you'd heard this story, Denny's, but recreational marijuana in the state of Florida. I was taking a look at this today. It kind of got my attention. I'm like, well, I'm sure Denny's is probably all up on this. There is an amendment for recreational marijuana that is one of 8 that have qualified for Supreme Court review here in the state of Florida. Now, they say it takes 766,200 signed petitions for a constitutional amendment to get on the ballot. And the amendment supporters say they've gathered more than 100,000 so far. Now, apparently the amendment would simply allow current medical marijuana sellers to sell to people aged 21 and older who can possess up to 2.5 ounces.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I've seen the trend of the recreational moving along. It seems like, and Florida is one of the big ones because they were saying this is probably one of the later states to make the complete switch over as far as like the coastal states. So
Okay.
I'm glad to see it moving along. It's probably going to be another year or so before anything gets.
It's so weird that Florida's one of the last ones. I feel like we are so just out there. You'd think, oh, yeah, just give them weed, calm down.
Well,
It's
my
weird.
question, how much worse can we get?
Yeah, I know.
Florida's a weird one though.
What are we trying to protect?
We've turned it down for a long time.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think because a lot of people move here from other places, and I think collectively, I don't know. It's a weird thing.
If I had to guess, I think it's honestly because our population is still very old. Keep in mind, when you're talking about Florida, you've got to really factor in, I think being in South Florida, we sometimes forget there's a thing called North Florida. And if you've not been to North Florida, let me just tell you, it doesn't look a lot like South Florida. It's very radically different.
Heck, even parts of Central Florida is a little out there, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, the 3 southernmost counties in South Florida are radically different than the rest of the state for the most part.
No, you're right. My freshman year in college, I was up in the Panhandle, but out in the country area, and it is completely different. You thought you were in a different state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically is Alabama.
It was definitely, you could smell Alabama.
So I really think that, the laws would be a lot different if we had to vote just for the 3 counties as opposed to the rest of the state.
Because you get all the messages coming in real time. Anytime we talk about marijuana, do you get a lot of pushback and hate from people, or is that minimal? Just the fact that we're openly talking about it.
No, I don't think. I think and it's really amazing because I think on the recreational marijuana, even talking to my parents are very, they're Republican, very conservative in their views, and even kind of talking to them a little bit, I think that they've kind of softened on it because there just wasn't a lot of discussion about it, and there wasn't a lot of awareness. Everybody's like, oh, I think really the opioid crisis, and especially seeing it here in South Florida, you're like, okay, so tell me how marijuana would be worse than this.
Right.
And I think that's really kind of it. And if you're saying a gateway, this and that, be like, look, we would much rather have people doing marijuana than doing that. And I got a front seat. My wife works in the industry in Delray Beach, and so just the stories I hear, it's terrible.
She
Terrible.
works in the recovery industry, not the opioid industry.
Yes.
Denny's showed me this old propaganda film from back in the day.
There's
You might
a
have
few
heard-
of them.
It's called Reefer Madness.
The
It was
36 one.
so fun. From 1936?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The one guy smoking a joint, and then he all of a sudden
Uncontrollable
he
laughter.
loses he goes mad. He's
There's another one called Marijuana, because back then they spelled it differently too. It was like it's just weird how they do it. But that one, everybody gets like so stoned they go out swimming and they all drown.
Oh
It's
my
like
gosh.
insane.
It's
but,
over the top.
It's so over the
It
top.
reminds me of the thing you talk about when you were a kid. When
Left Behind.
Left Behind.
Yeah.
It was almost like that type of mentality.
Scare you into
towards
it.
pot.
Old school propaganda.
Okay,
Yeah.
for real though, Denny's, for people that you've known that have done marijuana, how many of them then venture off into heroin?
Oh, I mean, not many. Actually,
If you had to say a percentage just of your own, and this is the most unscientific thing
Go
ever,
to
but
heroin?
It sounds pretty scientific to
From
me.
your own perspective, what would be the percentage of people that you know are heavy marijuana users that then wind up doing heroin?
I mean, I guess just for odds, I'd say 0.1 just for the percent. But I know no one that is a chronic user who has switched to a larger drug. But I have known people that have used prescription medications and then have moved into heroin. So I have seen that.
Okay.
And that's a legal prescription. I think you start. What it is it costs so much for these pills.
Yeah.
That people are switching to other methods, like heroin, because it's cheaper.
Even alcohol, I've seen people because they didn't do anything. They started drinking alcohol, and alcohol would get them so they try other things they normally wouldn't try.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I've seen that a bunch.
It's anything that lowers your inhibitions. Yeah, it is kind of weird, and so I think even my very conservative parents at this point are like, yeah, if we give a free for all for alcohol, might as well do the same thing for marijuana.
Okay,
they're winning over. The more I think it's just people need to understand.
Pass
How
it
long
on.
till they come down and toke with Denny's?
I don't. They would never ever do it, and like they don't
Never
drink.
say never.
Yeah, pass it on. The Ralstons love Wonder Joints.
Plus, with the way they're doing it now, I mean, smokable is probably going to get phased out at some point. It's going to move purely to like pill form, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the one advantage marijuana does medically have over the others is the non-addictive properties. I think that's what a lot of people are liking. That it's non-addictive, whereas prescription pills or alcohol can be considered addictive.
So for the straight-laced people like me, somebody's like laughing at me because they said Kevin said done marijuana, and I do that because of edibles now, and it's not all smokable. So what do you say then?
This is what I'll tell you. I would say don't ever eat homemade edibles and then go walk around Animal Kingdom because you're not going to know what's real and what's fake, man.
That's a bad idea.
I'm just saying.
What is the reference on that? Do you say still smoke marijuana even though it's edibles, or is there a new lingo for that?
Yeah, I mean, so I know there's a lot of flack with the vaping and stuff. I think they're looking into anything that was illicit vaping. I think if you stay in the medical, as far as what I've read,
So you
anything
don't
non-illicit.
say done marijuana. What would you
No,
say?
done marijuana does sound old.
So what do I say? What is an old
dad
like me say when I'm talking about when you do marijuana that is the all-encompassing smokable and edible?
So I would just say I was vaping or I was smoking or I was, some people say dosing.
Dosing, okay. So if
Dosing
you've ever
sounds like
dosed
pill.
marijuana.
Yeah, but it's a medical term.
But
for...
that term makes it sound like you hear dosing, like, oh, you're dosing marijuana. Mm-hmm. Told you it was bad.
I hear you. But yeah, I mean, they use medical terms for it now.
Kevin's gonna do the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denny's over. He's got to get me caught up. I got to learn all these terms.
He's your guy.
Yeah, I can catch you up.
He's definitely my guy. All right, there you go. Well, see, no one asked me to sign any petition, so I don't know where this is going or when it's happening.
Yeah, where's the petition?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even smoke, but I would definitely sign it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, go Virginia.
She's pro buzz, Kev.
A lot of people who listen to KVJ in North Florida say this is never getting passed. So
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
I would
right
not be
there.
surprised. I don't think in Florida it will. And
Florida's tough.
Yeah.
You're getting North Florida text right now.
Yeah, and they're saying it's never going to pass.
I disagree with them.
It's tough. I mean, Florida's
they know their community. And
Florida's
like,
a tricky one.
There's a lot more people who are. I mean, this is a Republican state. We are in pretty much the only Democratic counties in the whole state. So you are going against the entire rest of the state. Even though in our world we think, oh, everybody's so liberal. No, not so much.
Meredith in the chat room says, the conversation is making me want to do the pot.
It's a gateway conversation.
Oh.
Okay. All right, coming up here in just a couple of seconds. Would you be okay if your boyfriend's ex had a key to his apartment?
No.
I don't think I would either. Somebody who's a little bit miffed because that's what she's going through. We'll talk to her next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Watch for slowdowns in Broward County this morning, 595 eastbound as you approach 441. You're going to see an accident blocking 3 right lanes. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim and John Arrigo here with a Ram Power Days update. Johnny, what is the biggest thing anyone's ever seen?
Your waistline after a big plate of spaghetti and meatballs.
Real funny. No, it's the massive selection of over 1,000 Rams available at Arrigo.
You're right. Arrigo's selection really rams the competition.
Don't settle for a puny selection. Choose from the biggest selection around of over 1,000 new Rams at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer group. Hurry in and save up to $18,000 off MSRP, or get Ram 1500s from just $124 a month.
Light duties, heavy duties, dualies, 4x4s, limiteds, and Laramies. If Ram makes it, Arrigo's got it for less. Guaranteed. There's got to be a reason Arrigo outsells the competition 2-1.
For the lowest prices ever on over 1,000 Ram trucks,
you gotta go to Arrigo. West Palm and Fort Pierce.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale, 36-month lease, $35.99 due, 10K miles a year. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit, FC sales for location, see dealer for details.
At this very moment, thousands of people are listening to this commercial about how easy it is to switch and save hundreds with Geico. What if we all whistled in unison? Would it be the first whistle heard in space? Maybe cause an astronaut to spill their powdered coffee? Worth a shot. 1, 2, 3. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Zach Brown Band, The Owl Tour. And little Friday and Saturday, October 18th and 19th. Coral Sky Amphitheater. The multi-platinum, Grammy Award-winning Zach Brown Band, live. Tickets are on sale now at livenation.com. Zach Brown Band, The Owl Tour.
Buy
Bye-bye unsightly body hair. At Body Details, laser hair removal is up to 70% off. Our true laser specialists have seen it all and can remove it all. Stop shaving and waxing today. Go to bodydetails.com to get up to 70% off and go free with a free consultation, free first treatment, and free touch-ups for life with our truly free lifetime guarantee. Terms apply.
Presentamos AT&T TV. The future of TV is here. We combine your favorite things like live TV, on-demand titles, and access to Netflix and HBO in one place. And to find exactly what you're looking for, a voice remote that lets you find everything easily. Find the things you love with a single voice command. That's televisionary. Introducing AT&T TV. Visita att.com/TV.
Available in select areas. Requires high-speed internet. Recommend minimum 8 megabytes per second per stream for optimal viewing. Limit 3 concurrent AT&T streams. Netflix and HBO subscriptions required. Restrictions apply.
It's pumpkin season at Dunkin', and you can enjoy the season to the fullest with the pumpkin spice coffees, donuts, and more. This Halloween season, celebrate the season by running to Dunkin' and get a spooky Halloween spider donut, or you can get 10 donut hole treats for just $2. I also love those Dunkin' Go-Tos, where you can get a great deal on 2 of your favorites for just $2, $4, or $5. Great stuff this Halloween season. America and the KVJ show runs on Dunkin'.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we know your favorite spot might be curled up in a comfortable chair, or relaxing with your feet up on the ottoman, or even spread out on the spacious sectional. That's why we've redesigned comfort. Find your favorite spot in the style that best fits you. It's the Columbus Day sale at Lazy Boy. Friday through Monday only. Get 30% off everything, plus special financing available. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required with approved credit. See store for details.
There are so many cars waiting for you at Off Lease Only. So many deals. I still remember the very first car I ever bought in Palm Beach County was from Off Lease Only. I loved my deal. I loved the experience. Upfront pricing. It's no haggling. It's no drama. They are going to just hook you up with the lowest price. Most times it's under the Kelley Blue Book value. Nobody else sells them for under. Off Lease Only hooks you up. And right now, during the whole entire month of October, you can sign up for the $1,000 a day car voucher giveaway. Yeah, put $1,000 toward the purchase of your new car at Off Lease Only. The deals are sweet, and $1,000 extra bucks makes it even sweeter. So go online today, get all the details. OffLeaseOnly.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Auto accident? Gordon & Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Mostly cloudy skies on this Thursday. A 50% chance for mainly scattered showers anytime today at the high near 85. On Friday, improving weather. Partly cloudy to sunny skies on Friday with gusty northeast winds, 20 to 25 miles an hour. The high Friday 85 and only a 40% chance for scattered showers.
Every day, Comcast Business is helping businesses big and small go beyond the expected to do the extraordinary. Because beyond a simple transaction, there is making a customer for life. Comcast Business Beyond Fast. Take your business beyond at ComcastBusiness.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Comcast Business.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
KVJ 5K Triple Play coming back up again today. You got 3 songs that you want to be listening for. 97.9 WRMF, the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and todays. We'll get you with a song from the 2000s, the 10s, and today. Your song from the 2000s, Rihanna with Jay-Z and Umbrella.
When the sunshine, we shine together.
You also want to listen up for Taylor Swift's I Knew You Were Trouble.
Cold hard ground.
And from today, listen up for Pink's Just Like Fire.
Just like fire, burning up the way. If I could light the world up for just one day. Watch this madness.
3 songs and $5,000 with the KVJ 5K triple play. When you hear that third song playing, dial it up fast and furious. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You could pick up $5,000 cash with the KVJ 5K triple play.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, we got to make up or break up here. There's something going on with an ex that is kind of still swimming around with her and her new boyfriend. And there's something that's happening here in this whole dynamic of the way things are set up that Shauna's like, I don't know. Do you stay in a situation like this or do you get out? Now, tell me exactly what's going on with this guy. How long you guys been together, Shauna?
Hey, guys. So we've been together for about 3 months.
Okay.
And he had a pretty serious girlfriend before that. They had broken up like a month or so before we started dating.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of new. I was already kind of worried about being a rebound. But, I mean, we're really good together. His ex-girlfriend used to live with him, and they share custody of a dog.
Okay.
So the other day, we're hanging out at his place, and his ex just unlocks the door and comes right in.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
disconcerting.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pissed, obviously, because I'm like, why does your ex still have a key to your apartment?
Yeah.
But, you know, I waited. I didn't want to make a scene while she was there, so I waited until she got the dog and left.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, like, that's not okay. But he's like, well, she needs the key to be able to come and take the dog for a walk or take it back to her place if he's at work or something.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, I guess I get, but, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was really upset about it, so I don't think I argued it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So he then spun it on me like, oh, well, I guess you just don't care about my dog. And I'm like, well, obviously I care about your dog. I love your dog. But this just, I don't know. I was just really upset and frustrated. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, it just made me feel like crap. And, like, maybe there's still something there. But at the same time, I get why she needs to have a key, sort of. I don't know. Am I overreacting, or like what do you guys think?
I don't think you're overreacting.
No, it's a terrible situation. I mean, I'd hate that. And anytime, you know, when you started down the path of, oh, they've got that joint custody thing going on with a dog. I mean, it's just, how do you ever end a relationship if you still have that arrangement with an ex? And she's got, Shauna, do you have a key to his place?
No.
Okay, all right. So his ex-girlfriend has a key to his apartment that you don't have, and you're his girlfriend now. And it was a pretty long-term relationship. They're in a pretty serious relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like any of this. I mean, this just feels like the kind of, if you have this, how do you ever have a relationship happen if you're Shauna? And he's still got, there's such a lock that his ex has on him with this dog, and she has a key, and you don't have a key. And I don't blame you for feeling this way.
I think I've heard enough.
Okay.
Wallace Pennington, I'm out.
You need to make sure that he has a talk with her about knocking. This needs to be a new rule.
Yeah,
new
she
rule.
just unlocks the door like, hey.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
No, new rule. You knock, you wait at least 2 minutes, you knock again.
Yeah.
And then if nobody answers because it appears nobody is home, then she can do what she's got to do with the dog.
Is there any way that he can argue that his ex needs a working key to his apartment, though? Do you still allow that and say, I'm
maybe,
cool with...
maybe she picks up the dog when he's not home.
But the new girlfriend can't help out with all that. We can't have a new rule. This is way too messy. Too much drama going on here.
I agree.
You got to eliminate the drama in your life.
Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, you're 3 months into a relationship, and this is the stew that is still smoking around here.
Oh no.
I have an insensitive question. How old is the dog?
What are you gonna?
3.
Oh, you're in for it.
Right.
I was hoping you would say like 16 or something.
Well, and that's it. I mean, if they're not going to do anything where they're going to jump off of, oh, okay, you go ahead. Really the best thing to do, unfortunately, when you break up and a relationship ends, somebody just needs to get that animal. Really, it's tough, and I get it, pulling at the heartstrings.
Well, you're going to have a tough time dating. You're going to always run into this kind of problem. Now, there's going to be someone who says, oh, come on, guys, be evolved, whatever. You're not going to get that with most people. You're just not.
It's just too much. There's
and
just too much
boundaries.
mess.
You cannot have your ex walking into your apartment because she's got a key whenever she wants.
Could you imagine that you're dating? Like I was picturing me at my girlfriend's house. If I had a girlfriend, and then all of a sudden I hear the door open and it's her ex-boyfriend. Oh, hell!
Hey, sorry to bother you guys. Just here to get the dog.
Oh my gosh!
Like what?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
It's weird, and you're not out of line for saying it's weird.
Yeah, I agree. So, Jaybird is a breakup. Would you be a breakup in this? If he does, because it sounds like Shauna did her best to not fight in that moment. A fight did happen, and at the end, he's like, you clearly don't care about my dog.
This guy's too much trouble. You need to be out.
Yeah, this guy is creating a scenario where he wants there to be drama between you and his ex. He's creating this scenario.
But he's not, whether that's the case or not, he's not creating the kind of environment where he could have a good, serious relationship with you. Because I can't think of anybody whose ex would have a key to their place and you don't have a key to their place, and they're like, you need to just learn to be cool with it.
It's only 3 months. I would cut them loose.
Okay. Anybody stay in this? Anybody ever dealt with this kind of situation? Is there a better arrangement or something maybe so Shauna could say to her boyfriend, look, if we don't set the arrangement to this, I'm out. Because, yeah, I think as it is for her to just be like, oh, okay, I guess I just got to deal with it. I'm not feeling that.
No.
877-979-WMF.
What if they were naked?
Yeah, exactly.
What if they were naked on the sofa?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just here to get the dog.
What if you're pooping with the door open?
Thank you.
All right, so what you got to say, you can call, text, let us know here at the KVJ Show.
When I was young, I fell in love. We used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch. Used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. Every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. You know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, yeah.
We can do anything if we put a mind to it. Take your whole life and you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, starting to taste. Start a new life together in a different place. Know that love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me. Run away now, run away now, run away now. Run away now, run away now, run away now. He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set.
Okay, so the ex has a key. Shauna's in a relationship for 3 months with this dude, and his ex-girlfriend has a key to the place because they're sharing custody of a dog. And so she has the key because, you know, she comes over and gets the dog. Maybe he's at work or away, and she's like, oh, I need to go get the dog, blah, blah, blah. He's like, okay, we got a key. So Shauna didn't realize this until she's just chilling with her boyfriend at his place, and here comes the ex right in the door. And you're like, what? wait, hello? What's going on here?
Disconcerting.
Yeah, okay, so she's like, I'm 3 months into this, and he's defending it, and I'm not sure I want to stay in this relationship. Would it be a makeup or a breakup for you? Would you stay in or get out? Somebody texted in and said, I was in a relationship like this. He was sleeping with her the 2 years we were together.
There you go.
Once the dog died, it came to light, and I kicked him out. Okay, well, that's an experience. Maybe to listen to there, Shauna.
We don't know that for sure is happening in your case, but I would be very suspect.
Yeah.
Now is the time for investigation.
Andrea's on here from Boynton Beach with a pretty good point. What do you want to say, Andrea?
So there are
parents, like co-parents, that have to share custody of children, and you don't give your ex-husband, wife, whatever, a key to your house then. So I don't understand where he's coming from at all with you don't care about my dog with that. There are people who share children and don't do that.
You know what it might be? He might be still having a little thing with the ex, possibly.
Yeah.
It, at least if nothing else, feels like it's still a connection. Saying, hey, if this thing doesn't work out here with Shauna,
I got a backup.
He does, and it's his ex, who he had a long-term relationship with. And how many times have you been in a situation where you tried dating somebody that had that hanger-on, that they just couldn't get out of their system, and something would always happen that would somehow bring them back together? There's some kind of contrived drama that you're like going, okay, I see through this.
Yeah, Darren. I do. I see through it, Darren.
How long did you and Darren date?
No, Darren was he was the other man, Virginia.
What did Darren do to you, baby?
I just can't get over Darren.
Darren broke his heart.
Darren was the jerk that got it.
Sure,
Get out of
he
here.
was.
Get out of here.
Oh, Darren loved him right. Well, he knows how to touch a man.
There's a lot of people saying what Andrea said. Yeah, I've got the joint custody thing, and there's no way my ex has a key to my house. We're talking a kid, not a dog. And somebody else texted and said, yeah, the ex needs to at least call or text even before heading to the apartment. There needs to be better boundaries. You just can't do that. And if your boyfriend is not willing to set down better boundaries with his ex, it's probably because he doesn't want boundaries with his ex.
Exactly. And then do you want to be with a guy that wants to string her along and string you along and doesn't have a bone in his back to stand up and say, no, this is going to be how it's going to be.
Yep.
Either this girl's bossing him around or he's still boning her.
Yeah.
One of the two.
The more I hear, the more I think that he's still, at least if he's not now, the thought is in the back of his head.
He wants to keep it on the back burner.
So there's a majority of people without a doubt saying get out of this one. It's 3 months. Just be like, look, if you can't set better boundaries, I'm not going to be in this kind of relationship.
I mean, 3 months is not that long when you think about it. When you really break it down, do you really know a person in 3 months? I know we'll get somebody. I met my husband on the first night and we fell in love. We've been married for 40 years. I get it.
That's why it's easy to get out now. Because you're like, if I'm already having this kind of drama with this ex and I'm 3 months in, before I get in any further.
You just don't see eye to eye on something as crucial as boundaries like this. And if he's putting up a fight and saying, no, I don't see the problem, you can't talk him into being rational. He's not being rational.
It's a good thought, too. Somebody's text in. I have a feeling he's using Shauna just to make his ex jealous.
That could be it, too.
Shauna actually might just be a pawn in this whole game. So
Shauna pawn.
You're being used. Yeah. You're just a pawn in the game, Shauna. Get out. All right. Anything else you want to say? You got your own situation? Want a little perspective on it? Just send us an email. mail@kvjshow.com. MAIL @kvjshow.com.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Hey, what?
So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this is great news for anyone in the adult film industry who's in the state of California. The governor there, Gavin Newsom, just signed a rewritten employment law that mainly focuses on Uber and Lyft drivers, but in the language, it will also impact porn stars.
Whoa.
It says under the law, adult performers are given the right to overtime pay, minimum wage protection, and workers' compensation protections. The law also protects adult film stars against sexual harassment. That's interesting.
I'm telling you, I told you, Virginia, you're going to see a lot of new laws and a lot of new rules when it comes to the sex workers.
Here's the problem with the law, though. Even though they get all that kind of stuff and a right to overtime pay, their paychecks will become smaller as now they're going to have taxes taken out of it. So it's kind of like it seems like it's favorable, but at the end, it really might not be because now the government's going to be making taxable porn money.
Yeah, they don't like things when they get smaller in porn.
Yes. And ironically, these hardworking people are going to be screwed twice. That's what happens when you get the government involved. Oh, boy. Somebody decided to have a Dorito party, huh?
Come on now, Doritos.
I'm going to do a radio show and eat Doritos.
Never that loud.
Dude.
Dude, you got a lot of balls, Eggy.
Well, you can't hear my eggs.
No, we can smell your farts, though. All right.
Don't make me come sit on your lap.
I love how gently he tried to eat. Like no one's going to notice.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah.
All right. I'll wait till commercial.
Says here, 1 in 4 people have had a sexual fantasy about a cartoon character.
Oh, yeah. That is very factual.
And 1 in 6 have fantasized about getting it on with an alien.
Oh, yeah. Very factual.
Okay.
What'd you think about Scooby-Doo?
No, I always liked Jessica Rabbit. Always had a thing for Snow White. Always loved her.
Talking about Scooby-Doo, how about Daphne?
And honestly, the first time I ever kind of explored myself, I was watching that cartoon Heavy Metal on HBO.
Oh, that was just pornographic.
I didn't know. I thought it was a cartoon. Well, this is the best cartoon ever.
Yeah. Those cartoons should have gotten overtime pay. They were working hard. There's a design company in New York that made a special line of Nikes that they're calling Jesus shoes. What they did was they injected actual holy water from the Jordan River into the air bubble above the soles.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you sure?
That's what they're claiming, at least. Now, the Jordan River, I guess you call that holy water. That's apparently where Jesus was baptized.
Sure.
In the Bible, and so that's why they're doing that. Sounds like a gimmick that paid off. They put those shoes on sale on Tuesday morning for $3,000 a pair.
$3,000?
And they sold out immediately.
Do you think condiment shoes could work? Where you have a little hose you could hook up to the sole of your shoe. Now the sole is it's all safe and protected. You hit a little button. Oh man, I'm out of barbecue sauce. Oh no, I'm not. I got it in my shoe. Condiment shoe.
No, I think it's gross.
You're Tequesta. You're not going to get this. In fact, you don't even like condiments. I don't even know why I'm asking you.
I think the only way it works is you have to have a removable condiment dispenser that you can clean out, because a lot of people would say, okay, you're going to have residual barbecue sauce that 8 months later is going to be pretty gross.
I think it's a great idea. Thank you for making this a better idea. We'll totally do that.
Okay.
We'll make those tracks come out. You insert a barbecue or honey mustard track. I think that would work. Condiment shoes. It could work.
It's a gimmick. Yeah. I mean, hey, people are paying $3,000 for holy water shoes.
I would buy condiment shoes.
Oh, we know.
I probably wouldn't put them on sale for $3,000, but
no,
still.
These are shoes for the people.
Tell you, it's going to be an issue. It happens here if you are a vegan or you have vegan friends. There's a woman who called the cops who's a vegan because her friends tricked her into eating chicken nuggets.
Oh.
And now they are facing charges for food tampering.
That's not cool. If
It's
you know
not cool.
somebody's a vegan, why would you trick them? That is not cool.
You're a jerk.
Some people like to see the world burn, Virginia.
Yeah, but just kind of a note to anybody who's got vegan friends, you think it's going to be a funny trick. They could bring charges up against you for food tampering.
And they should.
Yeah.
You're not a friend, you're a frenemy.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a 71-year-old guy in Gulfport, Florida, who sprayed a neighbor with a water gun full of his own pee.
Okay, it's a strong move.
Yeah, it is, and it's also a criminal offense. He was convicted of battery. He's going to be doing 1 month in jail. So.
All right, well.
Where he'll probably get his own golden shower.
I used to live in Gulfport.
Oh, you did?
I did.
And let me guess, Panhandle?
It is in Mississippi.
This is Gulfport, Florida.
Oh, Gulfport, Florida. Oh, no, I didn't live there.
No, okay.
Oh.
All right.
There's 2 Gulfports on the Gulf Coast?
It's like Columbus. There's
That's
a
confusing.
Columbus like in every state, Virginia.
They
It's
shouldn't
crazy.
be allowed to do that.
No.
There shouldn't be allowed to be 2 Gulfports less than 200 miles from each other.
There's a lot of lake parks out there, too. It gets confusing.
Yeah, there's a couple Logans.
I don't like it, Kevin.
A couple Athens.
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Okay. There's a guy in Phoenix who was angry about his upstairs neighbors being loud on Sunday night, so he did the only rational thing. He fired a few bullets into a ceiling.
Did it work?
Did they penetrate the ceiling and go into the floor?
A few did, but one ricocheted and then came back and hit the guy in the face.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I bet he didn't see that one coming.
No, he didn't see it coming, and he's now in critical condition, and he's also facing charges.
So if he lives,
Yes.
he's going to jail.
Yeah, things are not going well for him. Yeah,
Did any of the bullets get into the upstairs apartment?
They didn't say anybody else getting hit, but
Aw.
yeah. There's 2 women in New Jersey that were busted last week for cheating during a church bingo game.
I saw this, and I'm hearing too, locally, Virginia, that it gets real competitive during bingo.
How do you cheat in bingo?
Well, they say that they were caught taping numbers to their cards to try to win the prize, which was still under $200, and they were arrested for improper behavior. I don't know how that helps you win, taping numbers to their cards.
Are we ever going to get our bingo on and take down some of these regulars that go there?
We do. We want to do Bigfoot bingo.
You would love it because you'd be one of the younger women there. You would love it.
But how many other Virginians would be there?
Oh, a lot.
You say, hey, Virginia, and like 80 women go, yes.
Finally, though, I'm not the oldest.
Uh-huh.
That's why I like going to your doctor, because I was one of the younger guys there.
A woman in Altamont Springs, Florida, who burned down a 3,500-year-old tree while she was smoking meth back in 2012.
Oh, my goodness.
Has not given it up because she just got arrested for trafficking meth. So she's still at it. Didn't learn her lesson 7 years ago.
Girl.
There's a man in Louisiana that was riding a tricycle at night with no lighting, and the cops thought that was weird. When they approached him, he became belligerent, started swearing at them, so they tackled him. He was then eventually arrested for possession of meth and cocaine. Quite a combo.
Okay, wow.
All right,
Yeah.
going for it.
Imagine, Brandon. He hasn't given up on those Doritos,
trying
has
to
he?
eat the Doritos again.
I swear, I closed the bag because it was too tempting, and I was trying to do it quietly. I'm so sorry.
He just can't help himself.
I was trying to close the bag. I could smell it. It was daunting.
You are messy.
Yeah, it's a rough morning.
There's an Arkansas woman that claims she repeatedly failed a sobriety test because her brother laced her sandwich with meth.
Oh, it's her brother's fault?
Her brother did that, yes.
A lot of meth news.
There's just unfortunately a lot of meth going on out there. And I tell you what, you think we're tough on our politicians in this country? Try being a mayor in Mexico. This guy apparently made a lot of promises to get elected to his village, and then when he didn't fulfill them, they dragged him through the streets.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, there you go.
Is he okay?
Probably not.
They
no.
dragged it with what, a car?
Maybe strap him to the horse. That might work probably in some of those villages. You know, that'll do it.
You're right, village. It seems like to be a horse or an animal.
Feels like a horsey type thing. Probably dirt roads.
He's probably not okay.
Probably not okay.
No way is he
No.
okay.
Probably
Are you
not.
kidding me?
Probably not going for a second term, Virginia.
Oh.
Just saying.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Watch for slowdowns in Broward County this morning, 595 eastbound. As you approach 441, you're going to see an accident blocking 3 right lanes. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Every time I step into Publix, I feel it. There's just something different about that place. Maybe it's the fact that they bake over a dozen varieties of bread from scratch. Then again, maybe it's because every cake they make is crafted with care, or that their steak is carefully hand-cut. It could be because their produce is picked at just the right moment for the absolute perfect flavor. Of course, there's also the fact that the fresh fish is never frozen. The reasons are endless. All the love and care that Publix puts into every little thing they do, I can see it, I can sense it, and I can definitely taste it. That's why anytime I'm in the mood for fresh baked bread, I go to the bakery. And when I'm planning dinner, I pick up a fresh salmon fillet or a boneless strip steak. Then I start thinking about dessert, and I go back to the bakery for one of their handcrafted chantilly cakes. And they're always so absolutely beautiful. They've truly taken their time to think through every delicious detail, because it's one thing to take pride in what you do. It's another to live by it. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Post Malone. Runaway Tour. October 21st at BB&T Center. Special guests Sway Lee and Tyler Yahweh. Tickets on sale now. Get access to preferred seating with your City Card. Buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Post Malone Runaway Tour. Sponsored by T-Mobile.
Jim Arrigo here with my brother Johnny. Hey Johnny, what's with the safari outfit? It's Jeep Adventure Days, Jimmy. I'm looking at Arrigo's biggest herd of Jeeps ever. Over 1,400 of them at Florida's lowest prices.
Hurry in for new Jeeps up to $12,500 off at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
For the lowest prices on 1,400 Jeeps. You gotta go Arrigo.
Offer MSRP subject to bar sales. Select vehicles. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed auction, $7.99 dealer fee must qualify. See dealer for details.
Hey, girl. Thanks for meeting me for breakfast. Of course. Ooh, McDonald's sausage McMuffin with egg, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, large premium roast coffee, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles? Buy one, get another of your choice for only $1 from 5 to 10:30 a.m.? Hey, I think I have $1 right here. Wait, you're the one paying the dollar? Well, it was my idea. We should come back tomorrow. Then it'll be my idea.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Attention, the following may contain spontaneous reactions to something surprisingly delicious, also known as the vocal phenomenon, woo.
McDonald's new spicy barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich.
Woo!
Tender, juicy, all white meat chicken. Woo! Covered in a smoky.
Woo!
Mouth-watering. Woo! Barbecue sauce. So delicious, one bite will make you go. Admit it, you just wooed a little bit. McDonald's new spicy barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich. Flavor that makes you go, woo! At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
Right now, at T-Mobile, when you come in and switch, you get the amazing iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro on us with qualifying trade-in.
Aren't these mountains majestic? Joe, are you even looking?
I'm posting these amazing pics I took with my iPhone 11 Pro. It has 3 cameras.
Whoa, those pics are amazing. And you have service too?
T-Mobile, their newest signal goes farther than ever before.
Then you can look up whether these are bear tracks, right?
Or we could just run.
Come to a T-Mobile store today and get iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro on us with qualifying trade-in. And right now, get 4 lines for just $30 a line with AutoPay. Switch today.
Contact us if you cancel or credits may stop and full price due, plus taxes and fees via 24 monthly credits for well-qualified customers with qualifying service and finance agreement. iPhone 11 Pro 0 down with trade-in plus $31.25 times 24 months. Pre-credit price $999.99. 0% APR. Very limited iPhone 11 Pro quantities.
Hey, over here! Pick me!
Come on, pick me!
Yoo-hoo! Pick me! Pick me!
No, pick me!
Take your pick with the Florida Lottery Pick Daily Games. With Pick 2, Pick 3, Pick 4, and Pick 5, you could win top prizes from $50 to $50,000. And you have 2 chances to win every day. The Pick Daily Games from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
It's Dollar Down Days at Planet Fitness. Join through October 11th for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. So check every couch, cup holder, and coin purse and find $1 before Dollar Down Days are done. Join for $1 down in club or at planetfitness.com. See club for details.
Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
If there is anything physically holding you back from being your best self, go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. These 2 amazingly skilled surgeons who have so much experience and so much synergy there in the office. You know, they are friends from childhood that now work as surgical partners right here in South Florida. It's truly a beautiful thing to see. And once you get in there and you meet them, you'll be like, okay, I am in the right place here at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev, both highly acclaimed surgeons, double board certified. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. Okay, that is a credential that you don't just get. You have to earn that over years and years of experience and being amazing. And he is all that and so much more. They listen and they care. If you have anything holding you back in life, go see the surgeons of the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Any make, any model, any age, any price from $50 to $100,000. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Sell your car the easy way. Go online and sell it today. We buy any car. Any. Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Fright nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds. South Florida's scariest haunted houses. Featuring terrifying walk-through scare zones, 4 new haunted houses, midway games, carnival rides, and live entertainment. Get your tickets now at myfrightnights.com.
Sponsored by Boost Mobile.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of vehicles, priced thousands below retail. Trades wanted. Off Lease Only Palm Beach on Congress, just north of Forest Hill. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Pretty exciting stuff. If you like big steins of beer, if you like sausages and schnitzel.
No sausages for Virginia.
I am going to have extra sausages this weekend. I'll be there on Saturday.
How do you say stinky in German?
I don't know, but I'll find out this weekend.
Yeah, you're going to probably hear it a lot. That's going to be pretty gross because Oktoberfest is going on. Stinkend is what Virginia will be. Stinkend. She has a stinky end. It is kicking off here. It is the largest Oktoberfest that you're going to find here in South Florida. Love checking it out every single year. It's the 46th annual Oktoberfest at the American German Club of the Palm Beaches in Lake Worth.
It's great fun. We went last year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always fun. The kids love it because of the rides. I love the music and the fun atmosphere. Everybody's dancing around, hugging each other, doing the chicken dance.
Everyone's just in a good mood.
It's fun.
Now, I think it was it last year that Jaybird knocked down a stein of beer in just 31 seconds?
Did you say stein of beer?
Stein of beer.
I think I did. I think I had a decent round.
That's a good round.
You're the champ on this show.
Yeah, but there's been a few, like Chris M in the chat room. He's beaten me a couple times publicly. I can't say that I'm the greatest chugger out there.
We might need to get you out there to Oktoberfest to do a live round.
I did it last year and I did not do well. I lost in front of a group of people.
It's 33 ounces of beer, and you did that in 31 seconds. I'm highly impressed.
Now keep in mind, when I did chug the time at the German club and against Chris M, I had already had a ton of beer before.
You did. That's true. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Welcome.
All right. Paul, hello. We have the newly crowned Miss Oktoberfest 2019. It is in here.
Welcome.
Tony is her name. Hello, Tony.
Hello, good
How
morning.
are you doing?
Good
And also Jennifer is with us here today.
Hey,
as
Jennifer.
Well. That microphone is not working.
Oh,
shocker.
Shocking.
I have a surprise for Virginia today.
A surprise for me?
I do.
Ooh.
Amanda broke out the shot ski, and we brought you your Baron Jaeger.
No way. Oh, that's the honey. It's still like the Jaeger, but it's honey. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. I remember you going on about that last year.
We did it last year, and I was kind of confused at first.
Well, we did about 18 of them.
That's why I was confused.
Oh, look at it, it's all frosty.
Oh.
Baby, pretty.
So how does the shot ski work? Is that's
I
the
left
one
the
that's
shot ski at home.
Oh, it's the ski and it's got the shots on it. Okay.
But
And then
I
everybody
brought the
does it
shot
together.
ski cups.
Nice.
Good heavens.
Look
All
at
right.
you.
Look at
Get
ready.
We've got everything you want here. Is that you have pretzels here too?
We
Is
have
that right?
bratwurst.
Oh,
we have
my
pretzels.
goodness.
And Tony will talk about our beer, one of our beers that we're going to show this year.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we brought the Paulaner Oktoberfest Marchland beer.
Oh, okay.
That's what you get to drink the whole.
It'll be nice and
Two of
delicious.
those, I
Ice
think.
cold.
love it.
Whoa, that is fun.
It's beautiful.
Let's get
beautiful.
it
It's a cold
poured
beer.
and get that
Wow.
to settle.
I keep on eyeballing that bottle of honey.
And Baron Jaeger?
Baron Jaeger kind of morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
so.
why not? It's almost the weekend.
It goes down so smooth, guys.
There's some good
I
stuff.
feel like it's honey, and honey is good for you, so it's kind of a diet drink.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
It's good for a sore throat. It's great for anything.
Yes.
We're going to pour out some beers here, some Baron Jaeger. Going to get out some brats, some pretzels. We're going to drink some beer, and I believe we're also going to be doing a German spelling bee coming up here in a couple of minutes, which is always fun.
Yes.
And I think because she's Miss Oktoberfest, what we're going to do is we're going to up the level on this a little bit, Virginia. There's going to be a shot collar German spelling bee, and Tony gets to run the controls. How fun
Did
is
we
that?
do this last year?
No,
I don't
we did
think
this 2 years
shocked
ago.
me.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, no, we didn't shock you last time.
Okay, we did something last year.
Another one?
Yeah, we did chugging beer last year.
Okay, so you thought you'd go ahead and shock me. All right,
We're
I
going to
got
strap it to your neck. It'll be fun.
as I drink.
And we'll set it calm, though. But you know what? I think the fun thing is for every shock, you should get a Baron Jaeger. So yeah, we'll have some fun here.
Okay, that sounds like great fun.
Yeah. A shock and a shot. That's what we'll do here. So we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. You can dial it up on KVJ TV if you like to see Miss Oktoberfest in the studio with this Tony. We're back with her next.
Even though we both know we're liars and we start each other's fires, we just know that we'll be alright. Even though we kicked out the party, cause we both hate everybody, we're the ones they wanna be like. So don't let me down, keep me in trouble, born to be wild, out in the jungle. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody close to me. 'Cause I'm an animal, like animals like you. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me, close to me. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody close to me. Because I'm an animal, like animals like you. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me, close to me. Close to me.
Very excited. Oktoberfest is here. This is truly the best time of year, is it not?
It is.
We love it.
Oh, so excited. We're getting all fired up this weekend. Good times, baby. We got the 46th annual Oktoberfest at the American German Club at the Palm Beaches in Lake Worth. Going to be kicking off 4-pack of tickets. We're going to be giving away here in just a couple minutes as well for that. Jaybird has already got a shot of the Honey Baron Jaeger.
To Miss Oktoberfest.
Yes, Tony. Get out of here. Yeah.
Cheers.
Drink into that.
Cheers, big ears.
Pretzels, brats,
Oh, yeah, that's
all kinds of good stuff.
That's a good year right there. It's a real good year.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that? Good stuff?
They changed the formula a little bit. It's got some bourbon in it.
This one has bourbon.
Oh, it's got a little bourbon, huh?
New one.
The witch looks shook.
The witch is shook.
So is the bird.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You better get those words right.
Where am I?
Oh, I might as well just start drinking now. No way I'm going to get these words right.
All right, well, we got some fun stuff here that we're going to be doing, a little German theme. Every now and then we like to bring back the German spelling bee. The fun thing we're going to be doing with this is we're going to add the shot collar element to it, which makes it a lot more fun for everybody. And we're going to let Tony,
I'm very scared.
Our new Miss Oktoberfest of 2019, she's going to be able to work the shocking control. Did we show her the right button that she needs to hit?
Oh, yes.
We did.
I got it.
But just don't be afraid, Let it stick a little bit.
Hey, hold on. Oh, that's just starting
Right now.
Yeah.
On yet?
Making me nervous.
You don't have to tap it when you hit it. Just kind of give it a little one Mississippi.
Oh,
two.
my God.
Oh, did that work?
It works.
It's working.
Oh, my gosh.
You got it?
Wow.
How about that, huh?
I'm so
Knocked out of my
sorry.
shoes.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to do that anymore.
Oh, my gosh.
This is our feistiest Miss Oktoberfest yet.
We love it.
Gosh.
We love it. All right, very nice. Okay, here we go. We got our German spelling bee now that we know that the shot collar is working.
I've already been shocked. I have a buzz, and the game hasn't started yet.
Well, we just had to test it. We apologize.
It's working.
Okay, all right, here we go. This is word number 1 for you to spell here, Jaybird.
Okay.
All right, German spelling bee. Spell the word schmuck. That is actually a German word that means jewelry. I did not know that.
Schmuck.
Schmuck. Yeah.
S-C-H-U-M-C-K. Hold on.
Okay.
S-C-H-U-M. Okay. Schmuck.
Okay. That is S-C-H-M-U-C-K.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, schmuck. Yeah, that is a tough one.
Okay, will you just give me a countdown?
Count it down.
You're supposed to say bring in the pain.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Bring in the pain. Then you hit it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Bring in the pain. I'm so sorry.
It didn't work. I must be honest. It did not work.
I did it. I pressed it.
Do it again. Hold on. Denny's? It's not working.
Denny's.
Denny's already
Should I try it
said
again?
We should put it on the
Yeah,
neck.
go ahead, try it again.
It always.
Got it? All right, there we go.
Oh, I just hit my foot so hard.
No. Well, at least that takes away the pain of the shock.
Right, it does.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's
Good
good
point,
thought.
Tony.
That's a really good
You're
point.
making me sweat.
That's a really good point.
Okay, 0 for 1. I can't hear anything.
Are you okay?
Okay. Next word we have here in our German spelling bee. It's a German word that means driving pleasure or driving enjoyment, and you may have seen this Volkswagen use this German word years ago. Fahrvergnügen.
I was hoping for Volvo.
Should I just press it now?
Say it again. Let me sound it out.
Fahrvergnügen.
Fig Newton?
Fahrvergnügen.
No, it's not a cookie.
How far to Fig Newton? Fahrvergnügen.
He's not even saying it right. There's not a shot he'll spell it right.
I got a buzz already from that whiskey. Say that word.
Fahrvergnügen.
F-A. Farf. F-A-R-F. Farf. Nugen. F-A-R-F-A. New. N-U-G-E. Miss Oktoberfest, just give it to me. Okay. No, 3, 2, 1.
You said to just give it to you. I did.
You're right.
You asked for it.
Okay, final word here in the German spelling bee. This is a German word meaning exit, like on a freeway. It is Ausfahrt.
That's awesome.
Is what we're looking for. Yeah?
Ausfahrt.
Yeah.
Okay,
How do
can you say it again?
Yeah.
Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt?
Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt. Fard? Okay.
Say it again. Say it again, Miss Oktoberfest.
Ausfahrt.
Yes, there you go.
Is it house fart? I'm trying.
I'll give you a clue. There's more letters than you would expect.
Okay. H-O-U-U.
Not house.
Ausfahrt.
Oh.
Ausfahrt.
H-O-S-S-U-U. F-A-R-T. I got Count me down, please.
I think we're on a countdown to pain.
3, 2, 1. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
There we go. Yes, it's AUSFAHRT.
Those extra letters. They'll get you every time.
Gosh,
And the Farfignugan was FARFEGNUGEN. So.
Extra letters are tough, and so are silent letters.
Yeah, they are tough. All right, well, here we go. You know what? We got all the schoolwork out of the way. Now we get to party, huh?
So what do we do now? Chug and get shocked?
Chug shots. Yeah, we got pretzels. We got brats. All kinds of good stuff we're going to be eating. And I will hook one person up here with a 4-pack of tickets if they can correctly spell Ich liebe dich. Am I saying that correct?
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Oh,
Ich liebe dich?
Okay.
That means I love you.
Yes.
Oh. Kevin, eat liebe bee.
It sounds like eat lima beans.
Eat lima beans. There you go. All right.
That's the whiskey.
That's the whiskey talking. If you can spell that correctly to Denny's, you got a 4-pack of tickets right now.
Woohoo! Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ Show.
Jim Arrigo here with my brother Johnny. Hey Johnny, what's with the safari outfit? It's Jeep Adventure Days, Jimmy. I'm looking at Arrigo's biggest herd of Jeeps ever. Over 1,400 of them at Florida's lowest prices. But Johnny, what if another dealer says they have a bigger selection? More Jeeps than Arrigo? That's a crack, because nobody has more Jeeps for less than Arrigo.
Hurry in to Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer group, and save up to $12,500 off MSRP on over 1,400 new Jeeps. Grand Cherokees from $69 a month. Compasses or Cherokees, your choice from $79 a month.
For the lowest price and the biggest selection of 1,400 Jeeps, you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale. Grand Cherokee 24-month lease. Compass and Cherokee 42-month leases. All $4,099 due. All 10K miles a year. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer plus tax tag title. Dealer installed option. $799 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales for location. See dealer for details.
At this very moment, thousands of people are listening to this commercial about how there's a local Geico agent in your area. What if we all smiled at the same time? Would it break the record for biggest communal smile ever? Or would we find we have something caught in our teeth? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm smiling. Smiling away. Call or visit your local Geico agent.
Block parties, cookouts, friendships that last a lifetime. We all have special memories from the neighborhoods we grew up in. With Bank of America's community home ownership commitment, you and your family can make some new ones. Bank of America wants to help you buy your first home with a grant, not a loan. With down payment assistance, you could get 3% of your purchase price or up to $10,000, whichever's less. Stop by your local Bank of America Financial Center or bankofamerica.com/homeowner for more info. Bank of America, N.A. Equal Housing Lender. Credit and collateral are subject to approval. Restrictions apply. This is not a commitment to lend.
Cobb's Downtown at the Garden 16 Theater is a great place to see the hottest flicks. This weekend, catch Gemini Man and The Addams Family. See Hollywood's best at Cobb.
Power is a great deal during Ram Power Days. And right now at your local Ram dealer, get 20% off MSRP on select 2019 Ram 1500 Classic Quad Cab models in dealer stock the longest. With available features like a 12-inch touchscreen, the largest of any light-duty truck, Ram box storage, and more. Go to ramtrucks.com to find your local Ram dealer, check out all the great offers on a wide selection of Ram trucks, and see how much power, towing, and storage Ram trucks have to offer. And now, at your local Ram dealer, get 20% off MSRP on select 2019 Ram 1500 Classic Quad Cab models in dealer stock the longest. Don't miss this great offer. Go to ramtrucks.com to find your local Ram dealer and hurry in to Ram Power Days. On oldest 30% inventory of 2019 model year Ram 1500 Classic models as of 10/1/19 will dealer stock last. Offer not available on lease offers or with any other manufacturer incentive offers. Residency restrictions apply. Take retail delivery from dealer stock by 10/31/19.
Why wake up with WPTV? Weather on your schedule with Storm Team 5. Chopper 5, guiding your way for a smoother day. Getting you out the door with more local stories, helping you multitask your mornings like a pro. On your TV, on your phone, and on most streaming devices. Make the best of your mornings by making WPTV part of your routine. Weekdays, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Wake up with WPTV.
Peace of mind, it's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Mark Anajar from the Law Office of Anajar and Levine. If you've been involved in a car accident, call us at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
If you're looking for a great deal on a great car, you gotta go to Off Lease Only. These vehicles are low mileage. They are so sweet. They've got everything: cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, you name it. And all during the month of October, it's your chance to score a little voucher action. How would you like a $1,000 voucher that you can put towards the cost of your car? I mean, just like a $1,000 coupon. How cool is that? Sign up right now, offleaseonly.com, and you could win it. They're giving away one every single day, the whole month of October, Monday through Friday. Go on there and register, offleaseonly.com. And while you're there, go peruse the inventory. Thousands of vehicles, over 5,000 vehicles are in their inventory. It's massive. Offleaseonly.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
This hour's music is brought to you by Tires Plus.
At Tires Plus, you're in the driver's seat. They'll show you the best tire options for your car, so you can choose what works for you. When it comes to service, they make the recommendations, you make the call. Check out all the latest offers at tiresplus.com.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
Oktoberfest getting going this weekend. There's a lot of them going around, but there's officially none bigger than the Oktoberfest at the American German Club at the Palm Beaches in Lake Worth. That is the big daddy of them all.
You tell Cliff that these brats are delicious, Jen.
And Chef Euro, absolutely.
I am so excited. This is so fun. It's getting me in the mood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Kevin are real pumped they were eating sausage in the studio.
It's a long story, and you guys probably want to leave quickly.
It can't be worse than what I just found in the bottom of my cooler.
I got to say congrats to Nicole from West Palm Beach. She had correctly spelled the Ich liebe die. Is that right? ICHLIEBEDICH. Congratulations to her. And we got an email from David Sin, Miss Oktoberfest husband. He sent that in. Ich liebe die to you.
Aww.
What a sweetheart.
Aww.
What a sweetheart, huh?
Is he Mr. Oktoberfest?
I guess by default he is.
Okay.
He doesn't have a sash, but...
Let's talk about this for next year. Can we have a Mr. Oktoberfest?
Oh, we are doing it.
Put them all in hot pants.
Ooh.
That's
interesting.
Kevin, I am not comfortable with Virginia sexualizing this contest.
Yeah, I know, right? Mm-hmm.
Oh, you would love it.
Yeah.
He's some good lederhosen, right?
Definitely lederhosen.
But
required.
real tight, real short.
Now, was that thing full when you started, Jaybird?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we can make it full.
If you want to, yeah. Full, Denny's will let me know that's a Stein. In case you're wondering, too, it's probably good because they don't really... They just fill them up. You're like, how much beer am I actually drinking? 33.8 ounces.
Okay.
If you get a Stein of beer, that's what you're looking at. So almost 3 beers worth per Stein.
During commercial, you said I didn't have to chug it, but I will chug it.
No,
I
you don't have to.
figured,
You just enjoy
It's
yourself.
more than 3 beers.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of people forget that.
It's more than 3 beers per Stein. If you're
Is
a
it really?
slow sipper, it's going to get hot.
Wow.
They sell koozies. I have a Stein koozie.
3 beers is 36 ounces, right?
36. So this is 38.
Uh-oh, Virginia's doing math
Okay,
again.
Denny's I think gave me the wrong. Denny's is saying it's 30. We got it. Well, we got Stein Wars.
Denny's
about ready to break out here. Denny's is saying it's 33.8 ounces.
These are each 12.
Yeah.
Well, so last year we did 33 ounces. So he's trying to, if he was going to go for the chug, it would be beating that in 31 seconds. So it does probably hold 38, but we filled it up to 33.
I'm already halfway through the beer, though.
What is it? What is it?
Once again, I mean,
11.2.
we kind of blew it.
Okay.
You know what? Can we just do our shot of whiskey? And
Yeah,
let's
because
go?
we're doing too much math
So
here, right?
the exact came out to 33.8, and if they're 11.2, I mean, it's like right in there.
Perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay, look at Denny's. I mean, he just, he came in here and that show was all about.
Thank you for stopping Virginia from doing math.
Yes. If you go out to the Oktoberfest, it not only can you add the beer, the sausages, the pretzels, the things you would expect. The bourbon is going to be out there flowing this year as well to check out. And it's really a family event, too, because you're like, oh, what am I going to do with the kids? Well, bring the kids. You got a whole kids carnival that is going to be out there. What do they have in the kids carnival?
So the kids carnival has a traditional big Ferris wheel like they have in Munich. I mean, not that big because that's gigantic.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
A nice big one. And plenty of other rides kids love. And they can get a wristband and ride as much as they want for one little price.
Oh, we like the wristband.
Now, can an adult go there, ride as much as they want?
Vomit.
And they do.
After a few beers, nothing like a whirl.
After they get on that little...
Eat a bunch of sausage, drink a bunch of beer, and then throw up on the children.
Yes.
What was that luge thing we did? What's it called? The ski? Yeah.
Shot ski.
The shot
good.
ski.
Yeah, the shot ski.
Yeah, we have the shot ski at the Jaeger bar and I think at another bar as well. And sometimes they roam with it.
Okay.
Find people who want to do it.
We'll follow it like the Pied Piper.
Exactly.
So you're going to have a lot of live entertainment. Authentic German music is going to be going on out
yes.
there.
Actually, yesterday they arrived. They literally get out of the Löwenbräu tent in the Munich Oktoberfest and have one day to pack their stuff.
Oh, wow.
Get right on the plane and come here. I think we're the only one in the U.S. that has a band that goes through all that and comes right here for us.
So they played the real Oktoberfest in Germany.
That's legit.
As authentic as you can get.
You can't beat that.
Cool.
No.
Can't beat it.
That's very cool.
And the reason you hear all the American-sounding sing-along songs at night is because that's exactly what they do there. Because it's just like a bonding thing, and everybody knows the words. And
You hug, you sing, you dance.
A lot of Sweet Caroline.
It's so fun.
Really?
Yeah.
That's German. Like you went to Oktoberfest in Germany. They're singing Sweet Caroline.
They're singing. Oh yeah.
How do you say that in German?
I don't know. Go ahead, Tony.
They still sing it in English.
I kind of want to hear a little German Neil Diamond.
You do?
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh. Sus.
Yeah, you get a lot of the oompa type music during the day when the kids are there, but at night it's a little more party atmosphere, as you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we do the sing-alongs.
Oh, that's fun.
We love sing-alongs.
Yes.
If I want to wear Lederhosen out to Oktoberfest, is there a place here you can buy it, or do I need to get that online?
Oh, no, you should definitely buy it at our Oktoberfest because we bring all those things from Germany, all different sizes, all different styles.
Oh, really?
Gorgeous, authentic dirndls and lederhosen, blouses, jewelry, hats, feathers, Gamsbach, that big, I think I said it right, that big, giant, crazy, fluffy feather-looking thing.
Yeah.
Pins for your hats, steins, vintage steins, brand new steins. And you should definitely buy a stein because we're trying to reduce waste this year. We're trying to be more eco-friendly. We have biodegradable plant-based plates and forks.
Okay,
But
that's cool.
the cups, of course, are a challenge.
Yeah.
So bring your stein or buy a stein from us.
I love it.
What is a German pizza like?
The one with the onion.
Is it?
Onion, don't give that to Virginia.
What's on a German pizza?
It's like a flatbread, and doesn't he put like a plain
It's so
white
good.
cheese and the
I had it
onion?
last year. It was delicious.
I forget what it's called though, and that's terrible. But
I mean, in Germany, you get pizza like here, whatever toppings you
Gotcha.
like, but it's just better.
I'm so glad you guys brought
Way better.
pretzels. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll bring you back a Lederhosen, Kev. Your size, youth small, right?
Yes, I am.
That's too big.
All right, well, check it out. We'll continue to give out tickets tomorrow as well. 46th Annual Oktoberfest, American German Club of the Palm Beaches and Lake Worth. Congratulations, Tony, on being this Oktoberfest 2019. So nice to have you in here. Appreciate it. Very cool stuff. Go check it out this weekend. Coming up here in just a second, there are actually top names for single people. They say people that have these names are most likely to be single in the U.S.
Jaybird.
Is your name on the list? I'll give you the rundown coming up next year on the KVJ Show.
I don't want this night to end. It's closing time, so leave with me again. Yeah, you got all my love to spend. Oh, let's find a place where happiness begins. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, and you know that it's real. So why would you fight or try to deny the way that you feel? Oh, baby, you can't fool me. Nobody's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh. Early morning, light. Only getting up to close the blinds. Oh, I'm praying you don't change your mind, 'cause leaving now just don't feel right. Let's do it one more time. Oh, baby, come dance in my living room, slave to the way you move. Hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, but come dance in my living room, slave to the way you move. Hurts when I'm leaving you. Dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight or try to deny the way that you feel? Oh, baby, you can't fool me. Nobody's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Only human. It's only human. Oh, yeah. Only human. It's only human.
Apparently, a lot of single people have the same name. They've been going through and doing a little review here from H&R Block, and they were looking through some of the tax filing data from 2015 through 2019 to see which Americans have been the most consistently single over the past 4 years. And they came up with 6 names that are most consistently single based on their tax returns.
Bird. Got a guess.
You do. You got to guess. What do you think?
Norm.
Norm.
Norm. Oh.
Norm did not make the list.
That's my brother-in-law.
All right. Hopefully he's,
He's making it happen.
making it happen.
Well, and I think probably the only reason why, like a Norm, you're going, but Norms are single. Probably not a lot of Norms out there. I don't think it's that overriding popular of a name. So, you're looking at somebody, it's got to be a name that you hear a lot that for the percentages is most single.
Joey. Yeah, he's going to sleep with you. He's also going to break your heart, but you can't commit.
You don't think Joey's the Marion type?
He's not.
Joey seems like a family guy to me, ultimately.
Joe is a family guy.
Oh, okay.
Joey. Joey's he's going to act like he's in a committed relationship. He's trying to sleep with her sister.
Joey likes to play.
You would think so.
Big time.
He's not. There are a few names on this list that I'm like going, okay, I could maybe see that. They seem like they might play a little bit, like Alexis.
Alexis seems like
Alexis is one of the top single names. That's number 4.
Okay.
Alexis is most likely to be single. It sounds like young. I'm like, we're gonna have fun, and I'm Alexis. Brianna is up there. That's number 5 on the list, and Taylor is number 6. And then number 2 is Jasmine. Don't these all sound
it's like stripper names?
I know they do, don't they?
Oh, that's why they're single. Nothing against strippers. Please don't email me.
And for the guy names that are in here, the names most likely to be single, number 3 is Austin, and then Dylan is number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan just seems like he's forever. Yeah, he's got too many options.
That's it. He's got too many options and a lot of time on his hands.
Oh, yes, he does.
I feel like Nikita is single as well. Nikita.
Nikita? How many Nikitas do you know?
Better yet, how many drinks have I had?
Little drunk logic starting to work in here. All right, very nice. Let's see. Coming up here today, make sure you are listening in. The KVJ 5K Triple Play. Got 3 songs for you to check out to try to win $5,000. 97.9 WRMF is the best ride of the 2000s, 10s, and today. Your 2000 song is by Rihanna. Umbrella from the 2000s is what you need to hear. Our song from the 2002s is somebody who's very single, according to H&R Block. Taylor Swift. I knew your Trouble is our song from the 2010s, and our song from today worth $5,000. Listen for Pink's Just Like Fire.
Just like fire, burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, gonna push away.
All right, check out those songs. Rihanna, Umbrella, Taylor Swift, I Knew You Were Trouble, and Pink's Just Like Fire. When you hear it, be call number 9-877-979-WRMF. You can win $5,000 cash.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ blast and stay connected.
If you're looking for the best bed on the market, you have got to go Sleep Number. We all sleep in a Sleep Number bed, not together, separately in our own homes. But we love these beds. You can actually adjust them based on how hard or soft you like your mattress.
Yeah, these beds are great. I like my bed firm. I keep it at 100, Kev. It's therapeutic, and I love it.
It is. I'm glad you love it. I love mine, too. I put mine at a 40. It is some of the best stuff you're going to get, and I tell everybody about it because life is all about expending energy and then recovery. Recovery is key. That's why you need a Sleep Number bed, and you can come in now during the fall sale where a Queen Sleep Number 360 smart bed is just $13.99.
I don't know if you know this, Jay Bird, but Sleep Number is the official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. If it's good enough for NFL players, it's good enough for us. You only find Sleep Number beds at a Sleep Number store.
Athletes recognize athletes. I went to the town center mall in Boca.
Check them out in Boynton Beach right next to Fridays near the intersection of Congress Avenue and Old Boynton Road.
Or go to sleepnumber.com to find the one nearest you and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Return to the Upside Down as Netflix's all-new Stranger Things haunted house takes you through season 2 and 3's biggest scares. Come face to face with the ultimate evil of Jordan Peele's new original nightmare, Us. It's all at the world's premiere Halloween event, Halloween Horror Nights. Select nights September 6th through November 2nd. Listen to the KVJ show weekday mornings for your chance to win tickets to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando Resort. For all the details and the official contest rules, visit WRMF.com.
If you haven't tried Brightline trains, now's the time. First-time riders get a free round trip on us. Brightline Express trains connect Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. So get out of traffic and kick back on the train. Sit back and let us do the driving while you relax in leather seats. Sip a cold drink and enjoy our free Wi-Fi. Visit GoBrightline.com, sign up with your email address, and book your free round trip today.
Right now, the Home Depot makes replacing your old carpet easy with more styles and colors to choose from. There's no better time to buy with free installation on any carpet purchase of $499 or more, all by licensed local pros, backed for life. Today is the day for doing and saving with free carpet installation only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. For a limited time, $4.99 minimum purchase required. Typically $6.99. For license information, visit homedepot.com/license numbers. Valid through November 6, 2019.
Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
Let me tell you about hormone replacement therapy. I go to Wellington Anti-Aging to get mine. I didn't even understand how important it was to do this. I was working out in my early 30s. I was eating right, eating enough calories, working out like crazy at the gym, like 90 minutes every single day. And it was about 6 months later, and I wasn't seeing any results. My trainer finally said, this just seems odd. You've got to have something going on inside of you that we can't see. And he was right. I went in, I got checked, and they said, it's probably your hormones. My testosterone was like in the basement levels. I needed hormone replacement therapy. And when I did, the first day, I noticed a boost in energy. I noticed a boost in my libido, too. I mean, it really does a lot of things. It's life changing. Then what I really noticed was in the gym getting massive gains. I started to put on lean muscle. I looked better. I felt better. I had more confidence. Everything you want. And my insurance picked up the cost of the treatment, so really nothing came out of my pocket. It's great for women, too. So look them up online today to get yours. WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Moving can be difficult. Let All My Sons Moving and Storage make it easier. Call Star Move and receive a free quote. Call Star Move and start planning your move today. Call Star Move. That's Star Move.
Palm Beach living without the price tag. Enjoy friendly neighborhood tradition and resort-style amenities with affordable, modern single-family homes by Minto. Priced from the high 200s to mid 500s. Don't miss Wild Wild Westlake, Saturday, October 19th from noon to 4 p.m. Join us for rootin' tootin' family fun, including pony rides, petting zoo, live music, bounce house, and more. Plus, tour 6 designer models and find your dream home at Westlake. Visit wildwildwestlake.com for details.
Sprouts Farmers Market is opening in Jupiter. Get ready for an all-new shopping experience. Doors open at 7 a.m. on October 16th at Military Trail and Frederick Small Road in the Admirals Crossing Shopping Center. Because produce is the heart of our market, you'll always find your fresh favorites and some surprises too. Healthy living for less isn't just something we say, it's something we do. Come in and see for yourself. Visit us at sprouts.com. Sprouts Farmers Market. It's healthy living for less.
Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds. South Florida's scariest haunted houses. Featuring terrifying walk-through scare zones, 4 new haunted houses, midway games, carnival rides, and live entertainment. Get your tickets now at myfrightnights.com.
Sponsored by Boost Mobile.
Feeling under the weather? With over 40 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics right here in South Florida, MD Now provides superior patient care right in your neighborhood. Walk in from 8 to 8 every single day. No appointment needed and no long wait times. Check in now at mdnow.com.
It's Dollar Down Days at Planet Fitness. Join through October 11th for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. So check every couch, cup holder, and coin purse and find $1 before Dollar Down Days are done. Join for $1 down in club or at planetfitness.com. See club for details.
It's pumpkin season at Dunkin'. Enjoy the flavor of the season to its fullest with pumpkin-flavored coffee, donuts, and more. America runs on Dunkin'. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after-the-show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're talking about Oktoberfest going on this weekend. There's lots of good stuff to check out. You got some sports action going to be going on tomorrow night. The Miami Hurricanes, they have got a home game that they're going to be playing at Hard Rock Stadium against the Virginia Cavaliers. It's a big game for them, Virginia.
Yeah.
Canes are 2-3, I believe, and they're lost last week. Not doing great.
Okay.
Everybody got excited they had a new coach, and they're kind of let down. So they need something here in South Florida. I don't know what is going on with South Florida sports, but we just can't seem to get anything going on. In fact, on Sunday, you got to check out this game we got going on here. We got maybe the 2 hapless teams in the NFL going at it. You got the Miami Dolphins, who are 0-4 against the Washington Redskins, who I think are 0-5 and just fired their coach this week.
They're 0-5.
Combined, these teams are no wins and 9 losses.
I have so many friends that are Dolphin fans, and these are diehard Dolphin fans, and they take these losses so hard, man. They really do.
Are they even going to the games?
They a lot of times they go to the ale house and they go in groups, and then you just see collectively all of these people disappointed every single Sunday.
Even when they're 0-4, do they take the losses hard? Really? Are Dolphins fans still crushed?
3 of some of my best friends are Dolphin fans, and they take it so hard.
They need to skip the game and go to Oktoberfest.
They always think that, you know what? We have a shot. We have a shot. Even 0-4, they think they have a shot.
Do they really?
Well, if they win 6 games in a row.
No,
Again, I've been drinking.
Yeah. Any
But
Dolphins
they are
fans?
playing a team that's 0-5, so...
Well, kind of what's going on is, in a sense, I think the Dolphins are trying to be the worst team this year. And so, in a sense, this is what might be funny with this game, because the team that has the worst record gets to pick first and gets the best player coming out of college, Virginia. So if the Redskins like going, well, no, we want to stink worse than you might see these two teams. I don't know. They say, oh, of course they wouldn't because they have pride in how they play. I don't know. You could see two teams, like secretly their owners being like, oh, come on, drop the ball, fumble, come on.
I know, but I mean, one player, one pick doesn't a team make.
Yeah, I don't think...
Ask the Patriots about Tom Brady.
I hear you, but that's such a one, and you know, I don't think, especially this early in the season, I don't think you're trying to lose all the games to get that draft pick.
You don't think so?
I never had a sports show. I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to speak out of turn.
So you believe the Dolphins are doing all they can to win, even though they got rid of all the decent players?
You love the Braves. The Braves lost. Like,
I love it.
Can we trust you?
Also, it's just a conversation about losers.
I love how Virginia knows nothing about baseball. All she knows is the Yankees went on and the Braves didn't, and she wants to just stick me with it.
I mean, facts is facts.
That's right. So you got two Miami football teams that are trying to get wins this week, and you also got FAU and FIU home on Saturday. So if you want to go see some football, there's going to be some action going on there. Tomorrow we'll give you the full rundown of everything that's going to be going on here in South Florida, and you can go and get our e-blast cranking too. Sign up for that. We'll get it right to your inbox. So if you miss it on the radio, it's going to be right there and be like, oh, cool. Every great event happening in South Florida, I don't have to do the work. We do it for you. Go to kvjshow.com to sign up for that. A thought for the day. Jaybird has got that for you coming up next.
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Come on, everybody, get on up, cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get it crunk up on in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. It's only gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Cop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eyes, cause we're celebrating no more drama in our lives. With the great track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor. Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. Got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance with me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Don't need no haters, no, we don't need no. Just trying to love one another.
KVJ, going back in the day. Coming up, the After the Show podcast is on the way. We got it for you live on YouTube. Watch that in just about 15 minutes. We'll get that fired up for you. And you can also check out our podcast every single day. It's pretty easy. You can go to any podcast app. They have those on the smartphone. Just go to your little store there, and you can look for Podcast One, download that for free onto your phone, and then just type in the KVJ Show in the search, and it'll pop up. They've got a podcast app already embedded on your iPhones. It's purple. It says podcast. You can go there and just look for the KVJ Show, and you can listen to our show without music and commercials every single day. And then the back end, the last 30 minutes, is the After the Show podcast, so you can check that out.
All I ever listen to when I'm in the car now is podcasts. I just love it.
All I listen to is old replays of Kevin's sports show. It's kind of what I'm into right now.
That's fascinating. It's because all the content's well over a year old.
Trolling.
It's been a while since we've done that.
You keep trolling.
What? And I had seen the other day, too, Spotify has it now, where they're doing the voice command stuff, and we're trying to get up on that. So if there's something that's not working for you, I think you can use voice command now, because Apple and Spotify were not playing nice. Apple doesn't like to play nice with a lot of people, but I think they finally started playing nice, where you can just say the KVJ Show into whatever your home speaker system might be, and it'll connect to Spotify, and it'll start playing the KVJ Show that way. So if you have one of those home speakers, you can start listening to us. What's the command you got to do for that, Denny's?
So through the Siri and the Google Assistant, you could be able to play the KVJ Show if you have the podcast app that supports it. Whatever you're using, if you're using Google Play on the Androids, or if you're using the Apple Podcast app on Apple, it'll pop right up, which is awesome.
And what do you say? Just
open KVJ Show.
You go like this. You go, whoa.
That'd be a great command.
That would be a great command.
Yeah. Okay.
Second only to bark like a dog.
So they made it now so that in your car, if you're using Google or Apple CarPlay, you can open Spotify through that now, which was the disagreement they had initially.
Oh, cool. So you could be driving along and just say...
Open Spotify. It'll open up your playlist right on your screen if you have the car.
So if you're driving, you have there, you say open KVJ Show and start playing our show?
Open Spotify for the CarPlay one, and then in there it should have all your saved podcasts. You can just click the KVJ Show.
Cool. Okay.
Our boy is on it.
I know. I love
It's
that.
just hard to get all these things working with each other.
Baby, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, don't be down on yourself.
Home run, Denny.
You're doing the best you can.
Listen to that positivity.
You work with 3 people that are very dumb.
And a couple of them are buzzed.
All right, here we go. Buzzy.
You guys want that original, or you want that...
I like original.
You want original?
Yeah, I like original.
It's a thought, though.
He wants to be disappointed.
Okay. Virginia, there's no way Virginia's going to like it. It's going to confuse her, and then she's going to bark like a crow. What's more scarier? Seeing a murderer or seeing a murderer disappear? Where did they go?
It's scary.
Bless your heart.
Thank you, Denny's. And no, Kevin, please turn off Virginia's microphone.
I'm going to turn off everybody.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/kvjshow.